You know that I was a gangbanger? So you know, all blood neighborhood, homie, the only white motherfucker. I did go to jail, and I did do 18 months, but never smoked, never sold, and got out the hood. Because you know why? Character fucking counts. That's the gangster, dog.
I coached JUCO for 20 years. Left Indy, Netflix, Last Chance U. The way they decided to depict me, and I decided to start my own shit, my own show on the realest show on Planet ERF, the Coach AB show. Didn't know who I was gonna have as a co-host. So about 6 years later, I decided to hire Big Smitty, Naptown's finest. I found the best young producer in the biz in Big Bailey. Now we're on the brink of becoming the biggest show, the realest show, and the best show on the internet. Just like I did unintentionally while being filmed on Last Chance U, raw and uncut. Coach JB and Big Smitty every single day, 6 to 9 a.m.
I'm kind of a fucking big deal, bro.
What up, what up, what up?
Sports encyclopedia. U.S. Steve Kim. Got Trent in the cut. Coach JB. Yeah. Where you at, man? In the gym shooting, I'm Durant. You ain't shooting John Moran. No fucking stupid, we ain't losing. Grind like something to prove it. Came to conclusion that it's proven. Yeah, I'm proven with a reliable source straight from the mouth of the horse. Smitty and JB. JB and Smitty from West Coast to your side. Worldwide, we in your city. Keep it 150. We never change what's happening. Hurdle and get it cracking. No capping, we never lacking. Light them up,
you motherfuckers better be ready to play. I should have shot this bitch ass in the face.
Gay shit, homie. I'm so tired of these fucking gays playing football in my sport. How did Mina Kimes get there? Oh, guess who her husband is. Why are you allowing this broad on your network that doesn't know shit? Do you know what a 3 technique is?
No.
Okay, but you know football and talk football, and it's okay. That's
what
why I can't speak to women in football.
You fucking slap dicks, issues get pressed so fast it don't get sacked like bags and baggage. Smitty and Jason Brown, killed it, yeah, it's a rap. We what the game's been missing, we switched it and filled the gap. Smitty and Jason Brown, we killed it, yeah, it's a rap. We what the game's been missing, we switched it and filled the gap.
To put the fear of God in these motherfuckers!
What up, what up, what up? We're in the building. It is Truth Telling Thursday. Tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. Steve Kim joins us, the Korean Cosell himself. We got a lot going on in the world of sports, and we got soccer Viva Mexico. They didn't even need to play last night. They didn't even need to win yesterday, and they beat the hell out of whoever they played, 3-0 or whatever, and one of the oldest Mexican players, Ochoa, got it done. Shout out to Viva Mexico. They got to play all 3 games in their home country, Mexico, and America plays today. U.S. plays today. Meaningless game as well as they get set to play Bosnia in the round of 32. Can't wait. But another one bites the dust. Doom, doom, doom. Allegedly, another one bites the dust. Allegedly, another NFL player is arrested with serious ramifications if found guilty. Terrion Arnold, Detroit Lions player. Listen, I just don't get why these cats can't get out of their own way. Let me reiterate. Their own way. These aren't someone else's fault. These aren't someone else's fault. These allegations that continue to destroy these players' futures. It's not someone else forcing them to go against their will to do something. This is their own faults, which, if found guilty, should have lifelong ramifications. Mexico move on to the World Cup as U.S. plays Turkey tonight as we prepare for Bosnia in round 32. As I said earlier, the NBA continues to shop big names in trade discussions. Jaylen Brown and LaMelo Ball being 1A and 1B. I'm sure something possibly could happen during the show today. Austin Reeves agrees to the extension yesterday, as we discussed, and it will not go against the Lakers cap. It'll save them some money. but LeBron's dollars will. So it's going to be interesting to see if the Lakers continue to keep 42-year-old LeBron James. We'll find out. But a lot of trades going on in the NBA. Steve Kim joins us. But what do I know? What I do know is a Far East Sider. 317. LeBron hairline having Lamar Jackson loving AR5 defending. Caitlin Clark jocking. In and out hating. Our main man, Big Smitty.
What the shirt say? Blessed. No, I'm not lucky. I'm blessed. Yes, God is good. He
say
woke me
100K
up in the morning. Huh?
Hey, 100 kind of done that 100K shirt.
I'm gonna put it on, homie. Just press your brakes, homie. The guy's not even me on the shirt. Number one, but number two, I'm
supposed to be. It's not supposed to be, dummy. It's a fake. It's a fake thing. You know what I mean? It's like a fun. It's a fun thing. I didn't do the thing.
Like if it's a fake thing, let's both be fake then. Like, why is it really you and it ain't really me?
White.
Exactly, homie. Anyway, man, we locked in right now, man. I want to thank God for waking us up this morning, man. Waking up my amazing production team. We got Young Bailey in the background. Young Paris is in Chicago right now, chopping it up, talking to her best friend. We know her name is Superhead. We got people in the chat right now, man. We got Bo Tribe, we got Fuji 60, we got Feelings Herder, we got Splash Network right now. Mike Fittery, Mr. White Delegation, Concrete Cowboy, Alec Garza, Sherma, Accord Weather, and Mina Khan's Burner, man. It's gonna be a loaded show today, man. I can't wait for it.
A female hit me up, sent me a DM last night, and she was outside her house, and it showed chemtrails, and she said, "Fuck Joe Accord."
No, she did.
On my daughter, on my daddy, homie.
Dang, homie. That's crazy.
It was in LA and some chemtrails or some shit or cloud seeding or whatever. She said it was just a picture and it said, "Fuck Joe."
Did you hear about all the earthquakes happening yesterday?
Yeah, I told you. But what do I know? Homie, did I not break the news on the fucking 12 earthquakes in a row on this show that I was feeling and everyone's called cap and everybody's talking that shit? I told y'all I was feeling right here, earthquake every day, homie.
But you said it was 12 in all in LA. It wasn't 12 in LA.
Yeah,
one did hit Cali yesterday.
That was Northern Cali. I'm talking about the 12 I felt here during our show was precursor to what's going on. I told y'all, I'm the real weatherman.
You were if what you saying is true,
yeah. If
you the real weatherman and we having 12 earthquakes in a row, you need to get saved, homie.
Who did this? God damn.
This got made this quick? Like, how you just said it and it got made like that? I
don't know. That's crazy. So now I can just speak shit into existence? I mean, so Venezuela got. I don't know, man. I don't get conspiracy. It's just crazy how certain places are getting hit.
They got hit twice, though. They got like a 7.2 and a 7.6, right?
Yeah. So somebody was fishing and you could see like how it happened.
I playing baseball, homie, in the baseball game. Had to stop the game.
I want to be on the boat if it hits. The big one hits, like when it hits us, like because you'll be landlocked, you'll be fucked. I'll be on the water, and hopefully we don't get tsunami, but at least I'm on the water. I won't really feel it.
Think about me at that point. You'll hear the trumpets playing in the background, and Jesus is gonna put 1 foot on land and 1 foot in water, and all knees shall bow, and all tongues shall confess that Lord is God. And at that point, my spirit is gonna be at peace because I know where I'm going. Now, people like you, JB, who maybe allegedly haven't repent yet, y'all might feel a little uncomfortable in that moment. For me, I'm gonna be at peace. I'm gonna be at peace for the first time in my life, homie.
Well, you'll be looking at me while I'm going ahead of you because I'm already in there.
Matt,
I'm already up there.
I don't know.
Dummy, I'm already up there. I walk right past you because he don't really know you yet. He know me. He like, yeah, JB the same guy every day. Smitty's like, so he's got to weigh you.
Playing.
Yeah, he's still young. You haven't even been through it yet.
Oh, you saying God know you more than you know me?
Hell yeah. What do you mean?
Stop playing on me.
Stop playing with me.
You don't even talk to Buddy.
Yeah, I do every night.
Respectfully. I talk to God every day.
Yeah, I talk to Buddy every day. I talk to both.
Stop calling him Buddy. I messed up, but don't do that no more.
No, but I talk to both buddies.
What you talking about, man? I gotta get away from you, man.
I talk God and Jesus, homie. I talk God and Jesus.
God and Jesus is the same entity. So,
the
way I try to explain it for y'all, like God came down and put himself in human form in the body of Jesus. So
I get what you're trying to say.
For our sins, so we're able to reconnect with him in the
end. Does Jesus have a dad go?
Everything in life has to be sacrificed.
Does Jesus have a daddy go?
The time, without that sacrifice, our sinful nature,
who's Jesus' daddy go?
Incapable of reconnecting with God without that sacrifice. So the way I look at so JB, imagine an ice cube, right?
Who's Jesus' dad go?
An ice cube, it's just an ice cube, but an ice cube can melt and turn into water. It can evaporate and turn to like a mist. There's different forms, but at the end of the day, it's all that same thing, H2O. So
I'm glad somebody said that. I'm glad somebody said we have a Sunday. We could do a Sunday show Bible study, like in our own way. It'd be crazy, like dear baby Jesus, like I do those and all that. Cool, right? Wouldn't it be? Like,
we can do it for real, but I'm gonna really take you to church.
I'll take you to church too.
Like, I might change your life though.
I might change.
I'm bringing the Bible out. We doing like the real like deal stuff.
I might do I might change the algorithm. Look around me do a goddamn Bible study.
You know what's crazy, JB? On a serious note,
you do a Bible study with me?
If you really turn your life over to God, you have the power, the impact, and the voice to like truly bring thousands, if not millions, to the kingdom. Because you have an ability to motivate. You have a natural leadership ability.
I do it every day.
Listen to everything you say. If you decide to switch your words from "Hey, may they" to "God is great," whoo, the power, JB. Just something to think about.
I do, dummy. Right here.
Put your leg down, homie. What are you doing?
What's that? Look at that. Who's that, homie? Who's that?
I don't know. I can't see. Put your leg down.
That Jesus on the cross, homie.
Oh, that Jesus? He look a little different on that leg.
That's Buddy. I'm trying to tell you.
You must have gained weight. Like Jesus look like a little bigger on your calf.
He's swole. My calves are
lean.
My shit is like athletic.
And Jesus described in the Bible, they say his hair is like it's like wool.
No, he is. In
the Bible, it says his hair is like
not black. I know y'all wanted to be black.
It said his skin is bronze.
See, you know what's the difference?
They said,
let me tell you different.
I'm not saying African American black. He's not white.
There's one thing. I don't care what he is.
Sure.
Y'all do.
But you know why though?
Mad when he come down and he's this white, like whatever Jew or whatever.
He's not though.
You're gonna be mad.
He's not white. I'm not saying he's a black man.
We're gonna be like.
If you read the Bible's all happening in Middle East. Like it doesn't make sense for us to even think that he's white.
That was the only place around.
So let me ask you this then, Jason. So if me and you got common sense, we can read the Bible. We know how Jesus is described in the Bible. We know the area of the world that he was at. Why is Jesus portrayed as a white man in everything, JB? All I'm saying is, come on, you're a smart cat.
What do you mean?
I'm saying it's a manipulation of the mind from y'all.
But y'all
always manipulating, homie. Again, I didn't say he was African American. I'm saying he's not a white man.
Well, he's Arabic. What do you mean?
Let's make him that then. And let's make his hair what it says it is in the Bible. Let's make his skin what it says in the Bible.
Y'all Arabic?
Why are we making Jesus look like something that he's not described as in the Bible? That's the only thing I'm asking.
Are you all Arabic?
What are you talking about?
I don't know what you're doing. You're like,
Chad, you make no sense. What I'm saying, Chad? I said, why don't we make Jesus look like how he's described in the Bible? That's the only thing I said.
He is. What do you want him to be? Like Bernie Mac?
I want to be what he's
He's not Bernie Mac.
I want to be described. He's not a white man.
He is.
He's not Cal Corver.
We're white. He's not a red dot.
He's not Mike Miller, homie.
But he's not a red dot.
He's not Mike Miller. Like the Bible literally tells you, like everybody in chat, like just read the Bible. It's right there.
Turn on the volume. This thing's fuck this volume, homie.
What happened, bro? The volume too loud?
Huh?
Why your volume? It's always
I can't hear. Now I can't hear you barely. What?
All right, mic check. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah, fuck, man. Why is only my shit echo? I
don't actually hear echo. I don't know. I would say
only Bailey hears it. Let's dive into the show,
I think
man.
Bailey's system is messed up.
Exactly. It's Bailey and Shaun King maybe is a problem.
Yeah,
Bailey and I had this problem. We haven't had a problem for years.
I don't hear no echo at all. It sounds perfect.
My shit sounds beautiful. This show's powered by Underdog.
Oh.
Use our promo code Coach JB, get $50 on a $5 deposit today.
Mm-hmm.
Download your app on your phone, cellular device, Apple iPad, anything else you use. But go get you a bonus right now. Underdog. Smitty, quote of the day. Every excuse you make pays the person who outworked you.
Ooh, hold on. Every excuse that you make. Okay, so I make an excuse. Pays the person who outworked. Oh. So while I'm over here making excuses of why I can't do this thing, they over here grinding and they taking my money off the table.
Dummy. Yeah. Cats don't get it.
I don't know who
Cats can't get it.
Dummy is, but yeah, I get it.
Break it down, Smitty.
He said I don't get it. Keys. Basically what he said is like, for example, like let's say you told yourself, man, I can't get in shape. I can't lose 50 pounds. It's impossible. But then the next guy next to you who's overweight goes out there, locks in, becomes disciplined, doesn't make excuses, hits the gym, they lose the 50. So now while you sit around making excuses, staying in the same position or getting worse, the man next to you is improving his life. Who texted me this earlier right now?
He holds this one in high regard. This guy, read this.
He said top 2 and not 2. Nah, he tripping on that one. You might be new to the show, homie, and you're not even a member, I don't think. If you go back to 2023, episode 4 of the new season,
I told you.
Listen to that one. Listen to that one.
These motherfuckers slow in here, man. He still don't get it. Can you break it down again?
So, Pete, basically what he's saying is like, when you sitting around making excuses, somebody else is out there working.
I mean, it's that simple.
That's really simple.
You're paying someone else. God damn. Contrary to belief, powered by Underdog.
Ooh.
Smitty, your comfort zone is a graveyard with air conditioning.
Hold on.
Contrary to belief.
Ding, 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 ding. Top 10 alert, top 10 alert, top 10 alert.
Every day I got top 10 alert.
I ain't said top 10 alert in months, homie.
You said it yesterday. You said top 10 alert yesterday.
No, I didn't. I told you that it's going to be hard to get in the top 10, and then you hit me with this. This was different. Say it again.
Your comfort zone is a graveyard with AC.
Hold on, homie. So you telling me
Keith
that I'm comfortable in my death?
Yeah, you're AC. You're chilling.
Killing me softly.
You're chilling.
In the graveyard, homie.
You're chilling.
I see dead people. What?
Yeah.
I see white people. I'm in the graveyard comfortable.
Let me tell you now, that's top 8 alert.
That's respect. Dang, buddy said that's top 500 alert.
It's a lot.
Dang. All day Jay said never seen a graveyard with AC. So he still don't get it. He
got a stogie.
He still don't get it though.
He don't get it. Smitty, poll question. Let's dive right into it. Just answer real quick because I don't want to talk about it really long. Should the Lakers re-sign LeBron? Go?
That's a great question.
Nah, it's not a hard one though.
I'll say this. We don't have a championship team. And LeBron's a free agent, so we can't even trade LeBron to get more assets. So if we don't have a championship team, there's not a move out there to make us a championship team. The next best thing is to win as many games as we possibly can and put butts in seats. What's going to do that? Having the biggest star in NBA on your team, LeBron James. So I'm going to say because of the scenario that we're in right now, they should re-sign LeBron, his final season tour, sell out all the tickets, make history, be a third seed potentially or something, get knocked out in the second round. LeBron retires. Bronny goes to another team, and then we go
third seed.
I mean, they were right there this year, homie.
Yeah,
3 through 6, it was like a game apart.
Stop it. Let's do a hypothetical.
You stop it.
Let's play some games.
You stop it.
I got the numbers crunched in my head already because I'm a mathematical genius, wizard, and I do this for a living. I crunch numbers, do salary cap stuff, NBA, NFL, Major League Baseball. That's what I do. So here's the bottom line. Went through the Austin Reeves possible extension. They're going to sign him at the very end, at the ass end of this whole thing. Not right now. They're not going to use anything right now. He's not going to put no pen to paper yet. They're going to wait until the end because his dollars will not affect the cap whatsoever. LeBron's dollars, however, will affect the cap. So here's the issue. Hypothetically, got Luka coming back if they can make it work, right? They're doing all this to make that work. Number one priority. They already signed the other white, who's a horrible signing, and Austin Reeves we just discussed. Now, the third part of this is LeBron. Now, if I hypothetically said I could get rid of LeBron and a couple picks and go get Jaylen Brown.
Okay.
Let me match Jaylen Brown with Luka, Austin Reeves. Go give me some wing players. Keep Rory some type of way if they could. Still need a center. And by the way, Detroit just got rid of Stewart yesterday for nothing to Memphis. I told y'all to go get him at the Lakers. But anyway, they still need a center. So we got to do something.
We got the rookie.
Hypothetically, there is options out there to get better. Now, I'm going to do another hypothetical, and then you break it down. Okay. Hypothetically, I get rid of LeBron. I'm going to do the same things I just talked about. Re-sign Luka, get Austin Reeves at the end. Doesn't affect the cap. LaMelo Ball. Get him teamed up with Luka. Better scenarios are out there right now, Smitty. So guess what you just said? I get what you said, but that would be if everything was locked in stone. Jalen's going back to Boston. LaMelo Ball's not available right now. The Charlotte's putting him on the club out there saying we're ready to shop him. There's options right now, homie, that exist. You have to make a move right now and make a move now today. Get rid of 42-year-old LeBron. Thank him and let him be on his way, homie. Let him go on his last hoorah next year. But LA ain't the spot. This is a business. It's profession. This is a Laker organization that hasn't really done shit in about 8 years as far as from the COVID situation. If you go before that, though, it was even last couple of Kobe years was bad. Lakers haven't been on top in about 15 years. They need to get back to that organization. The Knicks just won a title, Smitty. New York media market competition with LA. Just won. They're back on top. Boston, your rival, your arch nemesis is up on you in banners. They have us now because they recently won. LA, time is ticking. Now is the time. We don't have to wait next year. Luka gets another year older. Austin Reeves still don't play defense. He fell out in the sand trap in the middle of nowhere, Arkansas yesterday. Found out that Lakers agreed. Move on now. Go.
You said a lot. The Jaylen Brown scenario.
Good. Damn, they're legit though with bullshitting.
Sounded great.
Yeah.
If we're able to pull off the Jaylen Brown move, that's a move that I would accept. And I would
take LaMelo too, though.
And I would say could make us championship ready. Again, if we do go get like some role playing big and some other pieces around them. The LaMelo Ball move, I am a fan of LaMelo's game.
Earthquake. Little one. Another little one.
Anyway, that wasn't no earthquake. LaMelo and Luka don't mix.
Motherfucker. I'm trying to give you guys precursors, homie, but go ahead.
Hold on, homie. Is this real? Bailey, go to Twitter right now.
I told you.
And refresh it.
Yeah, Melo going to T-Wolves on. I told you yesterday, homie. What do I know?
Is that official?
Yeah, it is. Look, it is right here. Yeah. T-Wolves on. Yeah.
Is that official?
Yeah.
LaMelo Ball to the Timberwolves with Anthony Edwards.
Yeah, Lakers just fucked up. Told you.
Oh my God, about to be an and one mixtape in Minnesota. LaMelo with Anthony Edwards, two young cats who got game.
Just
LaMelo
told you.
35. You're
hyping up the wrong. You're hyping up the wrong.
Athlete dog mentality goes at your best player every time they're on the court. Gonna pick your best player up. Hungry for more. The Timberwolves have been in the Western Conference Finals just 2 years ago. Perennial playoff program. Bringing another scorer right there. They already got some young cats on that team. Oh my damn. Ooh, I like that, man. You know, Anthony Edwards is my favorite player in the NBA, so I want him to get help. Just as a fan of him, I like this move, homie. I told y'all when they let go of Julius Randle for nothing, it was a money move. They had to play. Now, I thought it was going to be Kyrie or John Morant, but they would. Again, they're not done yet, so we don't know what's going to happen in totality. But again, LaMelo came in. That's huge, homie. Sheesh.
Motherfucker don't get it.
What don't I get? And stop cussing so much, homie. You cuss too much.
Just broke down the Lakers doing something, and you break news that the fucking Timberwolves did the thing.
It makes sense for them, though.
But fuck all that.
LaMelo,
the Lakers just lost another opportunity to get better. Lakers did nothing.
LaMelo, Luka don't mesh.
Damn, JB, Lakers did something. Lakers did nothing.
We're not done yet. Relax.
This is one of two players I just mentioned that make the Lakers better, teamed up with Luka, and that one's gone now. Literally in 14 seconds. 14 seconds of scenarios I broke down eloquently, the cap and all the shit I broke down. 14 seconds later, that thing's off the board. And that was LaMelo Ball. LaMelo Ball's off the board. Boom, gone. Now you have one guy. Now you got Jaylen Brown. Now you got Jaylen Brown left. Homie, go. It's over. It's a wrap. Now they're going to keep LeBron. LeBron runs the league. You said it. Like, no, it's ridiculous. Lakers are horrible next year. Guaranteed, man. 2 whites. Don't play defense. No perimeter fucking scoring. No outside shooting. If they're going to run this thing back with that team, with Marcus Smart being your Energizer bunny, what are we doing? That's what you think's going to run it back and beat any of these teams? Let me take a 5-hour energy again. Oh, my goddamn.
This segment right here brought you about 5-hour energy, man. Make sure that every day is your day to be energized. And the best way to be energized is by 5-hour energy. Get yours today. Use promo code and tell me the code JB and Big Smitty sent you. Yeah, man. I got to tweet out about this real quick.
Anyway, let's dive into this shit, bird, man. Fuck.
I got to tweet out about this. Let me see.
You ain't got to tweet out right now during the show.
I'm a sports, like, people coming to me for my takes and stuff like that. So like if I don't tweet it out, and it's like, dang, it's man, you ain't even woo.
Literally, nobody comes to you for their takes.
Let me go to Shams real quick.
Come to the show.
Let me quote retweet this. Quote retweet.
You're just doing someone else's. You didn't do no job. You just
mind blowing emoji.
You're recruiting Shams or Shams or whatever.
Capital letters.
You're just retweeting him.
What? Boom. Perfect. All right, cool. So let's get to this real quick. Private chat. Read this. React to that. And then, man, though, like I said, so let me ask you this, though, homie. Do you agree?
Excuse me. I know we do a real show and it's real live and we don't rehearse and shit, but you don't have to read everything that Bailey said in the back or whatever. You don't have to make it that live. You just retweeted Shams or whatever his name is. And you didn't do any work whatsoever. You didn't do anything to attain it. So the information was already attained, spit out there. You retweeted that information, so you really did nothing. So nobody's coming to you at all.
Some fans don't follow Shams.
They
follow Big Smitty. So by me engaging with it, they like, oh, shoot, Big Smitty just retweeted this. LaMelo Ball on the Timberwolves. Oh, thanks, Big Smitty. No way I would have seen this soon.
Like it was a lazy take almost. So anyway, go ahead.
Let's stay on this for about 2 more minutes, though, to get monetized. Do you agree that LaMelo Ball joining the Timberwolves is makes them a true championship contender? Go.
Nah, I still don't trust either one of them. I don't trust LaMelo. I think he's soft as baby shit. And Edwards got a lot of drama, a lot of noise all the time. They got a lot of drama. They got a lot of drama.
No, you don't. Hey, mom's situation.
Yeah, I'm curious if he's really that guy, like that real leader in the locker room that he portrays. I'm curious to see it. So I'm ready to see him take that next step. Julius Randle's gone.
They got Rudy Gobert, though, rim protector.
They still got a rim protector. They still got. I'm curious to see if Anthony and Edwards wants to be this Kobe type of guy. He now has a team to go out and try to show us that he's that guy. Yeah, I want to see if that's the guy. He's your favorite player, not mine.
Who's your favorite player right now? If you have to pick one,
my favorite player.
You got to pick one right now. Don't give me the little typical JB answer. You're on the spot. You have to pick somebody currently in the NBA. Who's your favorite player currently and why? Go.
Giddy.
Giddy. Tell me why.
Yeah, he got bitches. He got what's his name? Giddy? Is that his name, buddy?
Yeah, buddy, I was talking to that 17-year-old, 16-year-old. That's a weird flex. But I'll let you have that one, I guess.
Wait, he got what on me?
Yeah.
He did what? What did he do?
Yeah.
Wait, what did he do with the 17-year-old?
He was talking. What? He had a big old situation going on that
was girls live.
He ended up not getting in trouble because the family was cool with him.
Yeah, we call him out, weirdo. Fuck. Yeah, we call that weirdo ass.
It's your boy. Too late now.
Giddy, homie. I don't even know the motherfucker. Giddy.
They call him buddy La Giddy.
La Diddy. Don't get giddied.
The Giddler.
That's crazy, homie. That's how bad it is. Like, I don't even know players no more.
I think you'll say Cooper Flag though. Respectfully.
Nah.
Going to get your own kind.
Yeah. My favorite player. I don't know. I like real fucking shit is fucking Hart.
Josh Hart.
I like that motherfucker just because of how he plays and shit.
I'm surprised you didn't say Brunson.
I love Brunson.
All right, then. Fair player. Anyway, homie, while you light up your cigar, let me read to everybody what's going on with Terrion Arnold. I know you kind of touched on it, pause during your intro, but let me give
you got to say pause around me.
Situation of what's going on here. So Terrion Arnold has been arrested in connection with an armed robbery and kidnapping in Tampa, Florida earlier this year.
He got a mask on.
Multiple felony charges that carry a maximum sentence of life in prison. Huh?
Why he got the mask on in this picture, though? And that's not a good look while you're reading this, but go.
Mm-hmm. Terrion Arnold is set to make his first appearance in Hillsborough County Court this afternoon. He has denied all wrongdoing in a statement released through a spokesperson. This is the mugshot taken after he turned himself in. According to police and prosecution records, Tampa police identified cornerback Terrion Arnold as the primary conspirator in the targeted armed robbery and kidnapping on February 4th.
The homie F.A.?
Injured after they were left at gunpoint, beaten, and pistol whipped. Huh? Authorities say the attack was a retaliation for a theft of more than $250,000 worth of property from an Airbnb Arnold was renting, but police later determined the victims had no involvement in that theft. Huh?
That F.A.? Go ahead.
That's racist. Arnold is the seventh person arrested in connection with this incident. Two co-defendants, Ariana Duvall and Jasmine Redanzo, pleaded guilty to their roles on Wednesday. Redanzo was sentenced to 4 years in Florida State Prison, while Duvall entered an open plea and will be sentenced at a later date. Both are also required to testify truthfully in any further proceedings related to the case. And let me pause right there. I'll read the rest here in a second. But let me get this straight, homie.
I didn't hear anything you said. My speaker went out, but I heard. Good job. Go.
This dude's going to give me a heart attack. Anyway, so Terrion Arnold, allegedly, they're saying hire some people to go kidnap and rob some people who allegedly robbed him.
That's kind of the gist of it, is what I've understood. Yes,
that's the gist.
I was reading it on the boat yesterday, make sure I was getting prepped for today's show while I was out drinking and on the boat with business shit, and I was trying to make sure I didn't fail you. So I wanted to be up on this stuff, and I wanted to know everything that was going on because I knew you were going to read it eloquently and like you just did and broke down every single thing and crossed every T, dot every I, as you just did eloquently for the audio listeners. Thank you so much for that. As you described F.A. in the picture, you said, hey, you broke down all that shit, and my speaker went out, but I was listening as best I could. The bottom line is the gist of it is exactly what you said, though. Apparently, yes. It was kind of like a get back to a get back. Some sort of way.
If that's true,
yes, go.
Free Terrion Arnold. Free Terrion Arnold, homie. And that's what I'm saying. He robbed the robbers. He robbed the robbers, homie. If Buddy come in here and take my watch, take my chain, homie, and I go take it back and I take more, that's on you. That's on you. Let me read the rest of this real quick, though, man. The full Terrion Arnold story, man, according to the Tampa police, is stunning. Police say that this all started after Terrion Arnold and several others had property stolen from an Airbnb Arnold rented in Largo in early February. Investigators say Arnold believes some of the eventual victims were responsible, even though police later determined they were not involved in that theft. On February 3rd, police say Arnold and Bokaya Hilton, who investigators say helped coordinate the alleged setup, directed Ariana Duvall and Jasmine Redanzo to contact one of the victims and lure him to an apartment in Tampa. Around midnight on February 4th, investigators say the victims arrived at the apartment. Once they entered a bedroom, police say Christian Williams and Lindell Hudson who had been hiding in the closet, jumped out, grabbed the victims, held them at gunpoint, and attacked them. Investigators say the incident was streamed to Arnold, Hilton, and Freddie Hughes on FaceTime while they were traveling to the apartment. Police also say there was a group chat, involving the defendants, and that Arnold and Hilton gave directions through the chat while the attack was happening. Hit him right here. Kick him now. Waterboard him. There you go. About an hour later, police say Arnold arrived at the apartment with Hilton, Hughes, and another person, and that he directed them to go inside while the robbery was still going on. Investigators say property was stolen from the victims during the attack. At around 1:40 a.m., police say the victims were escorted out of the apartment by armed suspects and forced into their vehicle before leaving the scene. Police say Delval, Williams, and another individual then got into a vehicle driven by Arnold and left the area. The victim later reported the incident to Tampa police and identified the suspects. Snitches. After search warrants were executed and investigation continued, detectives arrested multiple people in the case over the following weeks. Police say Arnold was the primary conspirator in the alleged robbery/kidnapping plot. He turned himself in Wednesday night and is now facing 4 counts of kidnapping and 4 counts of armed robbery. Go ahead, JB. Get your take.
Do you want to continue to keep defending them? Go. The problem is when you defend this, even like, let's get back our shit. Like the BPS of that is so diabolical, I guess Shaun would say. He's in the NFL. You and I had a buddy. You and I went and got you all right, homie? You and I, we wake up to get our shit back. It's different. It's like some hood shit. We got into little. This cat got millions of dollars. He got access. He can go get the shit again. How about let's get better surroundings? Let's kick it with some new homies. So I, the money man, the money maker, I'm talking, can do it again and again and again, year after year after year. You just now put this cat behind bars for 30 years. Go, Darnell.
JB, you pride yourself on being the same guy, being real, never changing up, never switching up. The JB that we see today at 50 years old, overall, foundationally, is the same JB we saw 20 years ago. The same JB that was in Compton struggling.
I don't like your voice.
He was in Long Beach. Is the same JB that we see now in the Valley.
I don't like your subtle voice right now. The specific voice.
Okay.
So if you're gonna address me and try to defend your horrible take, be like deeper or something. Come at me harder or something. Get a fight going or something, because your voice is too subtle. And I don't appreciate it. Go.
Yeah, as I was saying, like the same JB that we see now today is the same JB that we saw 20 years ago. The same JB that we saw in Compton, the same JB that we saw sleeping in his car, the same JB that we saw molding young men to be better men down the road than who they were when they entered him as little boys. My point in saying that is this: just because Terrion Arnold has money now does not change his foundation, does not change who he is, and does not change his core principles. The JB that I know in this photo right here with the fake smile, who's forcing his smile to come out, is the same JB I know that if you hit me, I'm going to hit back. He's the same JB I know that if you come to his house and rob him, he's going to make one phone call to take care of you. This is the same JB. This is a JB who's not a forgiving JB. This is a JB that's very, very manipulative. He's a master manipulator, very smart. This is a JB I know that if you stab him in the back one time, he will stab you in yours and shoot you in yours 1,000,000 times over. But
okay,
now he's back right in
your
face.
Thank
so
you.
For you to have this weird take and one
stop right there.
Holier than that is very telling and very
stop right there.
I'm done.
Stop right there. I'm glad you just said. You said somebody stabbed me in the back. What did I do?
Turn around. You gonna hit him and stab him?
No, I did not. No, now you're making up shit. I never said that. I said the guy that stabbed me in the back. Oh shit! I turned around and was shocked who's holding the knife. Right?
Yeah.
What did I do though? What did I say I did? What did I tell everyone else to do? Just walk away. Leave that shit alone, homie. Leave it alone, because it was worth more walking away than it was for me to go over there and do something for him.
But the difference right now is that.
Nah, you're defending this dumb shit.
I'm saying a literal stab in the back. You're not walking away.
Yeah, but it's not Mark Sanchez, homie. It's the homie that used to did me wrong. I walked away. I could have went out and and boom, boom, boom them, but I was like, oh, you know what? I'm gonna leave him alone, let it go. The problem is, Cindy, you got to make grown man decisions when you're a professional versus grown man decisions when you're not professional. So right now, you can argue: are we doing something are we professional? I would say no. We're in a profession that allows us or makes us act accordingly.
I disagree. I think I think this is the new space.
Okay, you might be right, but now, until we're
ruin us if you make a wrong decision. That's a fact.
Yeah, until we have like a conglomerate though backing us.
Paul Pierce,
we're in the professional space. We're not professionals yet, right? Because I say a lot of things. Hey, Mayday. So what I'm saying is, you don't realize this guy has all things to lose, and you're cool with it.
Professional.
You want this motherfucker to really go. A brother is telling another brother, hey, man, fuck all that. Have some pride, homie. Go out and be gangster. Lose your $30 million.
No.
You know what I'm telling you? You know that guy with the fake smile you just mentioned?
Yeah.
The picture?
Yeah.
That guy, the old me?
Yeah.
You know what I was saying right there?
Yeah.
Hey, dog. Go get this money first and go fucking pick some fucking people to tell you no sometimes. Get rid of these yes men in your circle, homie.
Hold on, homie.
That's what that guy with the fake smile was telling those young cats.
I gotta cut you off right now. You're not about to try to use like my energy and flip it. What I'm saying is this. I'm not telling him to do anything. I'm not telling him to do anything. What I'm telling you is this though. You are the guy that would do exactly what he allegedly did. So for you to have this take of
not in that space,
you should have walked away and did this.
Maybe I just told you the space time.
The part that throws me off. Like,
no, there's
fake and phony.
Maybe there's time and place. I just told you there's time and place. So like, let's just break that for my instance. My daughter was like 8 months, right? I was about to legally steal her, right? So I basically took her, boom, to Kansas, right? Nobody knew. So the stripper mama brought this dude over she was fucking with. And before I smacked him, open hand, smacked him against the truck.
Allegedly.
Yeah. My boys were in the car with me, Dave, on it.
No, but allegedly, though.
I buckled this motherfucker, bitch ass, right? And he buckles to the knee. He looked like Hamas. And I'm like, you fuck with this motherfucker? Anyway, then before I, whooped in, put him in the back of the truck. Yeah. Homie, I wasn't in a professional space. I was just playing college football.
But that's still you, though, right?
I was still like coming from the hood, going to college, right? Boom, boom, boom.
Yeah.
Now, fast forward.
Yeah.
I guess that I'm the head coach, Netflix. I get backstabbed by the homie. Guess what I had to do? Can't lose this, right? I pump my brakes. Woo, woo. I'm just going to cut Buddy off. I'm not going to do nothing. I'm just going to cut him off. It's worth more than me. Bronx Tale, right? Lose the $20. Let that cat go with that $20. Now he's done forever. Walk. Terrion Arnold is in the space that I was in lastly. The professional one that has all the homies dependent on him. The family, the mama, this baby mama, the 8 other baby mamas, all the other homies, baby mamas. Everybody's dependent on Terrion Arnold. And you are condoning him doing
I'm not condoning it. I'm asking you a conversation.
Go back to jail or some shit and lose all of it.
No, yeah, you are, homie. No, I'm not saying that at all. I'm not condoning that at all.
You did say that. You did say that.
Black man, I'm not condoning that.
What you just told me that I'm the guy. And I said, no,
about you.
I'm both guys, Smitty. Both guys, though. You got to be both guys. You're a chameleon. Both guys.
This is about you. You said that when you had the head coaching job and your boy stabbed you in the back, you had to walk away. What was the action though? That's what I'm saying, because the context matters. He stabbed you in the back by what? Interview for another job or doing something?
Wear those shirts. I started these shirts. Go ahead.
Interview for another job or what? Verbally saying something? Like, what was the actual action? What I'm telling you was this, homie. The action matters. And all I'm saying is this. The JB I know is a JB where, like, if I came to your house right now and I slapped you across your face, man to man, slapped you in your face, you're not walking away.
Smitty.
Not walking away, JB.
Yes, I am. I'm in a professional space now. Smitty, listen to this.
Can you break this down? I'll slap you.
No, can you break this down? Can you break this down? This is why. Go ahead.
Arnold doesn't have kids like you, KB. You sound dumb again.
So that's what he took from it.
Forget the full message of what you said.
Because I
don't have
mentioned babies and generations of kids, and this motherfucker took that away. This is why you dumb fucks like you that just said that you're the problem. And now Darnell, as a black man, just realized it. Go at him hard. Go, Smitty.
Nah, that was idiotic. I mean, only because you didn't listen to nothing he said. Like, he gave you a full message of how everybody's depending on Arnold right now, and how he's the guy that can change generations like to come. His grandkids could be good.
I'm
and
glad
then you came on here and you just
keep going.
You just said that. So like that's the thing. Like,
just keep
he got
going.
a chance
Like,
to change
I want to make a
family
point.
forever.
Keep going.
The Arnold family can be changed forever. You know what I'm saying? So
keep
and
going.
you know, obviously we joke on the show and we do
just
certain
keep
things,
going.
but JB and I have had conversations on this show, and I've asked you live on the show of like, how do you react when you have something to lose? That's always the going conversation. Because we grew up like the way that I'm telling how JB is of like, he spit on you, you spit back. He hit on you, hit him back. Like if somebody like, that's always just the mindset growing up in the hood, right? But when you get to a certain level and you actually got something to lose, you can't always live by them principles, and it's tough because it's like, dang, when do I fight back? When do I have to just hold my pride to the side and be looked at as soft, or you let them do that to you and you ain't do nothing? It's like it's a tough situation sometimes, but the more you have, the more you got to be able to put up with. Ooh,
all right. Let me cut you off. So now take a deep ass breath and just realize what you just said, how fucking exhausting that was. How exhausting was it to talk to an absolute fucking retard every day? Now do that times 10 and live in my shoes. Now you get what I did with the fake smile. You get what I did with the work shirt. You see what I had to do every day to 100 dumb fucks. Do you realize what I had to do now? Now you just saw it, didn't you? You just realized, huh? You had to take this dumb retard out of the chat and sit there and literally break it down to him. Now, thank you, Smitty. Now you see why it's exhausting. This guy's an absolute nobody, not even a member, not a subscriber. 98.9% of the guys aren't subscribers watching the show right now. They won't subscribe for some reason. And I'm just sitting here like, we made a graphic. The problem is, Smitty, you have to do this every day to this dumb fucks in the chat. This is what I live with. Now you see clearly.
Now the rain
now
is
you
gone.
See it, dummy.
I can see clearly now the rain is gone.
Anyway, in summation, did he do it or not? Go.
No. Free Terrion. I read his statement and he said that he feels extremely confident that he will, you know, the justice system will work in his favor and he'll be released. So
I want to know.
Innocent till proven guilty.
I want to know this.
America.
I want to know what in my lead-in does it absolutely prove that this is his own doing, though? Go.
Terrion, you got to look at the history of the kid. I mean, this young guy.
No, fuck all that. We all have bad downfalls, man. We had a buddy ran 150 miles an hour down the strip. Unfortunately, someone passed away. I don't think he's a bad kid by nature.
That's free him, yeah.
Okay, so let's get back to the thing. And again, was that his issue or our issue?
It was his issue.
Okay, so Terrion Arnold, is this his doing or you and I's? Go.
I think it's the people who actually did it, the people who committed the robbery, whoever that is.
Whose choice is it to be around those people, to do what he did, to get back and go get back and do all the other shit, to hire this guy, bring him the homies over here?
Allegedly.
Is it his issue or ours? Go.
I mean, it's his issue right now until he gets his name free.
See how he said his? Like, he don't want to really hear it. He don't even. He knows the truth, but won't even say it. Smitty won't even say the fucking truth and knows the truth.
Snitch.
Can't get out of our own way. Can't get out of our own way. Can't get out of our own way. We need to put on a t-shirt. Can't get out of our own way. Again, we gotta help the cat.
Snitch B.
Tell FA, homie. Listen, homie.
Snitch B.
You want to be the guy or not? You want to be the guy or the other guy? Stop. Like, fuck snitching. This guy's about to lose all the cheese for the homies and everybody else. And you condoning it, homie. You got to have the breadwinner has to be protected at all costs.
I agree.
The breadwinner has to be protected at all costs. You are too micro to understand it. You're more thinking, oh, it's on the hood. It's a hood, homie. He got to do it all. It don't matter if he's in the NFL. What the fuck? What are we talking about? You know how ignorant that sounds, homie. You know that millions of people watch this show and watch your face every day on this
Millions?
show. Yeah. And every day they're listening to you. And now all those babies that what's name? Oh, buddy, Caleb Williams does this. He got his fingernail painted. And now guess what? They got a whole fan base, fingernail painting boys. Your buddy McCain, fingernail painting boys. Now the millions of people that watch this show that heard your take are going to say it's okay to get to a professional space and go do some dumb hood shit and get thrown in jail and be the president because that's your take. So
that's not my take at all. Homie. My take was that you were being a hypocrite.
You keep going back to that.
Your energy of who I know you are and how you clap back to fans constantly, and how you always say, "I hope somebody do break into my house because it's gonna be your last day." That's I'm looking for it. I gotta hope.
We're professional.
Wait. Please break it to me.
I'm not professional no more. That's my space. No, that's my professional. That's my personal space.
Bitch,
that's my personal space.
What
do you mean, homie?
What's your professional space?
I said my personal space. This is different. It's not professional. That's not. I didn't get the homies together.
Came to his crib and took his personal stuff allegedly.
Guess what we do, Smitty? Guess what the white delegation does?
Sue.
Call the cops. Shaun King says he'll call the cops. Why fucking wouldn't he?
He's a black man. He don't trust the cops.
Shaun King's a black man.
But Shaun, you know.
Excuse me, man. Hey, somebody just took our shit. Can you guys, here's who it looks like. Here's the information. Can you guys go get him? Thank you, Mr. Officer. Appreciate you.
Yeah.
I'm Terrion Arnold. I play for the Detroit Lions. Oh, shit.
Terrion Arnold. Okay. Are you African-American or Caucasian?
Yeah.
African-American. Okay. We'll be there in 2 hours. Thank you.
That's not how it works at all.
Yesterday I was in Santa Monica and I was leaving at a dinner event that you supposed to pull up to. A lot of great people there, by the way. And it was 2 officers kind of standing like outside the area that we were walking by or going to our garage. And me, I always speak to officers out of respect.
Go back.
So, excuse me.
Who was supposed to be there?
You. Sheldon invited you yesterday to come to the dinner. But again, we can never trust you. We can never trust you. You're in your yard.
You told me it wasn't your event, homie. You told me it wasn't your event at the end of the show.
It was athletes there. It was NFL players, big money investors there.
You said it's not your show.
My boy Drew Holiday was there. Amazing. Him and his wife are amazing, by the way. Great people. It's amazing. All types of. It was big money in the room, but you missed out. So anyway, we lead the event. We're walking down, and it was like 2 officers there. And I always speak with officers out of respect. You know what I'm saying? So I said, "How you doing?" These 2 white dudes looked at me up and down and turned their head and kept. I said, let me get in my car. They think I'm somebody different. I'm like, excuse me for this, saying how you doing, officer? Being respectful. Thick mustache, no beard, one of them. I said, well, that ain't my fault.
What's one of them mean?
Who?
So let me get it straight. Officer didn't acknowledge you and
didn't respect me. I said, hey, how you doing? Like nobody, like it's nothing but us right here. How you doing, officer? Like full respect.
Maybe he didn't want to talk to nobody. Maybe he's a neutral grounded guy. He don't want to talk to nobody. He wanted to keep it.
You can't say
he don't say nothing to nobody. What if he was? Let me ask this.
It was 2 of them together.
What if I walked by and asked him and he did the same thing to me? Then would you think different?
If it was physically,
just ask that question, because what if he does that to everybody that walk by? Go.
If it was physically, I'll be drunk, JB.
He can't answer a question.
You always find because you always try to find
question. If I try.
You know what?
You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna go.
Let me grab it up.
I'm gonna go buy. I'm gonna go walk by tomorrow.
Protect y'all. You always find a way to protect y'all. And I respect it. I do.
I don't fuck cops like that. But I'm gonna listen to this. I'm gonna go buy. I'm gonna go buy and talk. I'm gonna do the same thing. I want to go buy and film the same guy. And if you don't do that to me, homie, you're gonna come on this show and say, you know what?
Do it today.
I've been wrong. I think with the race victim card shit.
Do it today and
you should say it.
Put these on. Put on your Ray-Ban meta glasses.
Did you feel scared?
Put on your Ray-Ban meta glasses.
Were you scared to walk by him?
Was I scared to walk by him? No, but when I spoke, listen. No. But when I spoke to him and he didn't respond, I got uncomfortable. I said,
Smitty, you know how many black cops haven't responded to me?
Every cop always speaks
you know how many
to me
black
back.
cops haven't responded to me, homie?
Can
I go do a live? Can I do a live crybaby victim mentality take every time a fucking Mexican cop don't say hi to me? Can I do it?
I like that.
Can I do it? Is that what you want? Are we still doing this in 2026? Can I go walk by and ask every cop to say hi to me and he don't?
You're the one guy that think prejudice don't exist in 2026.
I want to know, prejudice happens to you every day?
No. Not every single day. I'm not gonna lie and say every single day I experience it. But best believe you are
that shit, homie.
You are, when I say you, I'm not talking about JB, it's about just whoever you is. You are an idiot if y'all think because it's 2026.
You know what?
That prejudice don't exist.
I don't want to go here. I don't want to go here. You know what?
That's like an idiot. That's like an idiot thing to anybody to say on this show.
You know what? I didn't want to go here, but we just had and celebrated Juneteenth.
You didn't celebrate nothing.
Okay, so y'all said you did, right? You wanted it.
I had a great time. I went to all black-owned restaurants and black-owned establishments with my people and celebrated our freedom.
Here. I'm gonna break down the liberalism in you.
There you go.
So instead of being fish grease pissed off today that 53 black kids got shot and killed in Chicago on Juneteenth, you're mad at the white cop who didn't say hi to you.
That is what I'm mad about,
homie. You should have been today. Man, young brothers got killed over there.
Don't tell me what I should do. Don't tell me what I should do.
Should have been mad,
Don't
homie.
tell me what I should do.
You should have did it publicly, though.
See, you know what, Chad?
This
is what the white man does.
I'll
take a picture on this serious conversation right now. This is what the white man does. Anytime
do the white man.
Anytime you mention them and make them feel uncomfortable, they always go find an example.
Uncomfortable?
They always go find an example
Who feels uncomfortable?
of black people doing something that's representing us in the highest light.
Why am I uncomfortable?
But what about that? But what about this? Or what about what happened yesterday? No, this.
Why?
You know what?
Why am I uncomfortable?
Stand in your
nothing to do with it.
Stand in your uncomfortability.
Hey,
okay.
How am I uncomfortable? Obviously, you're uncomfortable.
You do this a lot.
Obviously, you're the one uncomfortable, homie. I have no dog in the fight. All I'm trying to do is help make sure motherfuckers don't die.
Anytime I bring up something like white or race related, you always say, but what about what happened there?
Because
or what about what happened here? Or what about what's going on there? So basically what you're saying is just because I bring up example A, I now have to talk about everything that happened in the world in the last couple of days. Like that don't make no sense. Sometimes if I bring up something that happened race related, just be like, okay, that's your experience. That's what happened. Like
that's not the macro take at all.
No, stop, because you do this a lot to piss me off.
You're not listening.
You use other examples to downgrade whatever I ever say to try to prove a point that racism don't exist, prejudice don't exist.
Let's be fair here.
Whatever you think ain't really happening.
Let's be fair here.
You do that every time, bro.
Every time you bring up some major issue that happens on the opposite side, I just want you to bring up the other side too. Don't walk away. Exactly. I want you to bring up the other side.
Why?
I bring up both, Smitty. You never bring up both. What are you talking about?
No, you don't.
When have you discussed the death and the absolute mockery that happened on Juneteenth in Chicago? Or when it happened?
I came on this show and spoke about my brother, Uncle Jimmy.
And you bring it up on match. Hey, JB, the white boy going out there. Yeah, your buddy like you did it. Walk by. Nobody said nothing. You didn't bring up both sides.
And all I hear you was liberal this, liberal this, liberal that. But I don't hear nothing from the conservative and the Republican Party ever on this show. So don't come here and lie. We speak on what we decide to speak on. That's what it is.
This isn't a conservative liberal situation.
I said, listen to the example though. You not understand what I'm saying. On this show, we speak on what we speak on, whatever that means. You speak on the stuff that you feel like is impacting you or that you care about or whatever it may be. I speak on what I speak on. I'm not gonna cover every storyline that happens around the country all the time. Of course,
I get that.
I also came on this show and
see both sides though.
Highlight how my guy Uncle Jimmy got gunned down by 3 young black brothers, and I hope they fucking die in jail. I said that too. So I'm not some guy that
brought it up, right?
We got a lot of problems
that was in the black community. That you work with them.
What does our problems in the black community got to do with you guys still doing stuff and having examples around the world of prejudice and racism. That's all I'm saying. Like, why y'all get uncomfortable when people just point out stuff that
we're not uncomfortable at all.
In the world,
see, I got no issue. See, I try to protect all people. I try to protect all people. The micro part that you're not listening, you're not even understanding. You're not. You keep doing that part. You're not really discussing all parts. That's the issue I have. You're not discussing the macro part of this thing. Like, what are you talking about? You're bringing up two little incidences of a white cop with a mustache and one of them. Like, what do you mean one of them, homie? I get told no. I get told no by black cops every day. What does that mean?
No, you don't.
Like, I'm not gonna run.
You don't.
You're right. I don't every day.
No. Stop saying stuff. Like,
only reason I say not every day because I ain't going out. What I'm saying is
on the show,
when I do talk to a Mexican cop or a black cop, I've been turned their head on me, homie. Am I supposed to go fucking cry about it every time it happens?
Did I cry, JB?
Come on, homie. No, but you made it a point. Instead of making other points, is my point.
Always watered down any experience somebody else.
And you said you hate me. And you said you hate me in your rant. And you said you hate me in my rant. And Paris, clip it. I want to make sure you clip it.
As we go to commercial break, anytime I bring up
we're not going to commercial break now. We're not going to commercial break now, homie.
Anytime I bring up anything race related, you always find a way to basically that's nothing. That's nothing. Every time in the history of this show, you always find a way to be like, but Smitty, what about what's going on in Indianapolis? Or what about Chicago? Or Smitty, that's nothing. Why are you crying about it? Are you a victim? Like, there's all like that. Your natural tone, it's always a way to
he don't like you. He says he's a brother. He says he's a brother, and he don't like you. He thinks you're bugging.
I don't know who Quill is. I don't know who he is. Baby, stop shaking your head before we remove you from the show and bring back the old white dude. We got a commercial break in 3 minutes. Peace.
Hey, well, fuck it. I'll go home tonight. I'll drink my yak and smoke my stick, and I'll get it back cracking. What up, man? Real Coach JB here with the Coach JB Show and Big Smitty. We are here, man, with a proud new sponsor, Sally. Don't go anywhere without it. Make sure you keep it for travelers. Keep it connected and avoid roaming fees. Sally goes hand in hand with NordVPN, and its built-in VPN. This allows users to switch their virtual location and access content from home while you're traveling like Big Smitty on a plane, on a bus, on a train. You can hook up Sally right now. It can also be advantageous in the United States. Some local plans, Smitty, have a small amount of data, and purchasing extra gigabytes can be expensive. So Sally bridges that gap.
Yes, sir. But perhaps, though, listen, if you do not wish to switch your provider, JB, because you got like a family package deal or some type of situation that you already got set up, you can still try Sally because it uses a different network, which has coverage where your primary provider does not. You know what I'm saying? So, like, if you got a plan that's with this company right here, company X or whatever, they may use Sally as well. So you can still try Sally out, man, regardless of what you got going on, man. But listen. We got a QR code as well, man. We're going to put that there on YouTube for you to be able to scan, and you can go straight into it and download it yourself. But listen, man, download the Sally app today and use code JBShow at checkout to get 15% off on your first purchase. Once again, download the Sally app or visit sally.com/JBShow and use code JBShow at checkout to get 15% off your first purchase. Now, listen, man, I'm telling you, man, Sally's the way to go. They connect us to NordVPN. You already know about NordVPN, so why not get Sally? Make it make sense.
And get an exclusive 15% discount on your first Sally data plan using our code CoachJB at checkout. Download Sally app. Go to https sally.com/JB Show today. Get 15%. Use our code JB Show. That's for Sally. Connected now. For the Coach JB Show with Big Smitty. Peace.
I love Sally.
Hey, well, fuck it. I'll go home tonight. I'll drink my yak and smoke my stick, and I'll get it back cracking. Drewski is in the news, man. Did another skit. Take a look.
Oh, you know what? I saved this yesterday, but I didn't have a chance to watch it. So this is my first time seeing it live. Let's check it out.
I raised all these niggas. I raised all these niggas. I raised these niggas. I raised this nigga. I raised this nigga.
The young nigga look up to me, man. 10 generations of the hood, man. Show love to your hood, man. Y'all nigga come back and feed the streets. Be a big homer to your hood, man. You nigga love me out here.
I be that Pyro 1560 bloodhound.
I'm finna start this streaming shit. Yeah, I'm finna start getting on live mode. Yeah. Bro, you just know how this shit be, bro. Like, I don't ask nobody for shit, dog. Like, I appreciate the unicorn. Y'all send a galaxy. Y'all send a galaxy in the chat.
Same apartment right here with little.
Same shit.
That same spot. I was with their daddy. I was with their daddy around that time. They don't even know what happened. Nigga about this tall, man.
Let's talk about them allegations. How your lawyer be the 40?
No. I was facing 40. It was a probation violation. What I went when I did.
I raised these folk, man. Oh yeah. I raised these niggas. From the south, she want me to touch up on her butt. I'm lost, she tapped my name. And done it on the bitches.
My first beating and I drunk a Sunny D. Started lurking with my ski. It was one on me. I just wanna be.
Yeah, what I just did. What I just did, man. I done came down here, bought everybody bottle. I done came down here, yeah. What I came down here and did. What I came down here and did. We come in peace, Allah Akbar. Allah Akbar. No violence, we come in peace. Brotherhood. Family. Allah Akbar. We come in peace.
Breaking news. 5 armed gunmen in head wraps are on the loose in Atlanta for attempted robbery. They are considered armed and dangerous, one of which has a history of murder. The situation remains unclear. Charleston Porter, age 57, caught committing crimes with underage teenagers, now facing several pending charges.
Hold on, homie. So, hey, you gotta respect it because he did the white face. Everybody got mad. I'm all for comedy. I don't give a fuck. Words and shit don't like this. Don't hurt me. So he just. I give him credit. I mean, he mimicked Steven Jackson here, and I don't have no problem with that. What? What, homie? Wait, Smitty. Hold up, homie. This is Steven Jackson, correct?
He's mimicking the old. He's mimicking the old, like the old black dude in the hood, who's like trying to. I thought it was
Steven Jackson. Oh, I was told it was Steven Jackson, homie.
He's mimicking the old black dude who never matured, like who never just stayed in the hood their whole life, hanging with the young cats, still want to act young, who never grew, who never matured. You brought up Steven Jackson.
No. I saw everybody tagging me saying that that's what it was. Am I tripping? I thought that's really what it was, homie. This ain't Stack?
You gotta ask the homie Matt Barnes. I know you do a show with them in the NFL season, so you gotta ask them. What
I'm not even clowning. This is what I was told he was.
I'm just saying in the caption, Drewski just said that old hood black dude who never grew up is what the caption was, which I thought was hilarious because we all know.
I'm gonna say he dressing like Steven Jack. No,
we all know.
One thing about it, if you're a real one, you don't mind checking in.
Checking in. What'd you say?
I check in with the real one. That's why I'm in the middle of old block.
Where you at?
You see the hoop?
Where you at?
I'm in the middle of old block, nigga.
What was
We
that?
here, we back, we live.
What was that big ass fucking thing?
It's a QR code that we had to have for Sally, homie. Yeah, that's all it was, homie. That's all it was. We back here right now, man. Subscribe, become a member today. Subscribe, don't take nothing. Membership takes a little bit of an investment, but either way, man, we appreciate y'all loving your support. We got Steve Kim coming right around the corner, and that's what it is.
What is it? What is it? Go.
It is.
That DPS like a motherfucker. People don't realize. Motherfucker just say shit and hope because there's reality. Let me break down the reality of it.
Yeah.
Most people are dumb. I didn't say you're stupid. I said most people in the world are dumb. They're becoming stupid because of the food and the shit and the gays. But you're becoming stupider. That's not even a word. Stupider than the dumbs. And Smitty can say anything, and y'all motherfuckers say, yeah. And then I have to come out, and then you're like, damn, he's right.
Yeah.
I'm dumb as fuck. So you all should realize you're dumb. Go bag groceries. Stop trying to talk about 3-step drop.
We got a real slow chat, man. That's what I'm learning, man. Real slow. We got a real slow chat, unfortunately, man. I appreciate them though, but they slow. I want to get my hands on Jason so bad. Dude talks so much. I want to really see if you're down. He called you out.
Give me his voice.
I want to get my hands on Jason so bad. This dude talks so much. I want to see really if you're down. I respect that, homie. Like, as a man, I respect it. For real. Like, at least he ain't the normal chat guy who just talking. He's like, I want to see the combat. I want to see if you really what you say you are. He's not saying you not, but as a man, sometimes you want to test that. You want to test your own gangster. You, as a D lineman, I want to go against the best O lineman. Maybe I lose, but I want to know what is that like? I need to see where I stand. So Mark Stone, like, respect. JB will probably beat you, but respect.
I feel that you reading that and not realizing that he's being gay is gay. The fact that you don't realize certain things.
I thought we were done saying that on the show because of the situation we talked about offline.
Well, certain
in the intro video.
They didn't pause us. That didn't hurt us at all. This guy said, I want to put my hands on you. I want to really see if you're down. It's very telling, very idiot. And you didn't touch on that at all. Would you like to touch on that? Go.
Context matter, and you just said a few minutes ago that on this show we don't have to say pause. Like we
don't. You keep saying it though.
We know what Mark meant when he said that. He's saying he want to fight you. He want to see what's up. He want to see if you really is gangster.
I don't think he does. I don't think he does. I think this is the entitled pussification of America. This guy right here, this fake fucking backwoods fucking nobody. You know why he's doing this? Because he is on this show, Smitty, every day. Stop. You know better. It's COE. You know better. He
look at his avatar, though. Look at his avatar. Like, he wasn't no big country dip, 6'3", 280 pound, hands on, does everything manufactured. He went like.
I think he got the big head, little body.
Really?
Yeah, it's that little fucking nobody in the back. Yeah, he does everything. Hey, Paul, go get the door shit out the back of the goddamn barn. Bring that shit around yonder.
With the overalls?
He got the under overalls. He's got a fucking little Jeep. Fucking, he got the Zuzu pickup.
Yeah.
He drives it around. His wife and sister, same person.
Yeah.
It's one of those things. What? It's one of those things, man. So anyway, can you take this off now?
The Cyclops
take this guy off? Huh?
You said his daughter is the Cyclops from Harold and Kumar?
She came out looking like Gorgon out the motherfucking bedroom. Okay. Dottie.
Homie, you remember Harold and Kumar when he was in the bed, homie, and he went this?
Yeah.
He was sitting there with the one eye. What? I spit on you?
Something bit me. Oh. Anyway, man, we got the Korean Cosell, the Nora of all things, the absolute Miami Hurricane legend. And he will be at every single game. Spring ball, he went to every single spring practice. He's going to be at every single fall camp. He's going to be at every single game and be at Palooza somehow. It's fucking amazing. And be on Whitlock and be on Mario Lopez 3 knockdown rule and does Miami Hurricane Insider and does Substack. So subscribe today. Our main man, Steve Kim, joins this.
Now, for the record, I will go to a few games during the regular season. I'll go to every playoff game as long as they're alive. But here's the thing about people say, Steve, would you ever think about going to every Miami game? Not really. I'll tell you why. You miss all the other games. I love Palooza. I always try to make plans with me. I'm like, nah, I'm doing Palooza. But Steve, it's important. I go, not as important as football Palooza in week 8. Seriously.
Smitty, we've been here talking football. Smitty, Steve's over here, man. He hopes Parker and a couple homies show up, talk shit about the Cowboys. But other than that, man, it's unbelievable.
I keep it simple. When people talk about like the Stanford trip, I've already made plans for Stanford, okay? And when I hear the words, oh, and we're going to do Napa Valley, I say, yeah, you're going to do Napa Valley. I am staying behind Saturday to watch ball. So I always tell people, look, if you want to do that cultured stuff, you have February through August. Now, when it comes to Miami games, it's really about one thing, ball. That's it. And if you want to go visit some museum or go ahead. Not going to be with me. And the words of Jimmy Johnson in the Netflix documentary on the Cowboys, one of my favorite parts, Jimmy's out there in a reclining chair. And he goes, well, yeah, I don't really have any hobbies now. I just do football. Just football all year round. I don't really do anything else. Just football. And I'm like, Jimmy, you're okay, man. You're okay. Yeah. So it's got Hurricanes once a month. I'll go to a game. But playoffs, I'll go to every game. But other than that, Palooza's pretty high up there, Coach.
It's got to be. It's got to be. That's what it is. It's just a thing. We've created a major following about it.
People want to come with me. They're like, Steve, if I'm ever in town, do you think? I'm like, I don't know about that.
I know. They want to take Smitty's spot because Smitty don't ever show up. So they want to take
We got to charge them. We got to charge them. We're going to let them come over, though.
Saturday's going to be fun. Boxing Palooza.
Speaking of Saturday, speaking of Stanford, you mentioned.
Yeah.
Do you know one of those Nobody Paul brothers wants to walk on at Stanford?
Okay, so what's his grade point average, though? Because they actually take academics pretty seriously at that institution.
How old is he?
Jake?
Older than 30.
We talked about that last week, didn't we? Or Tuesday, I mean.
No, we didn't talk about him wanting to go to Stanford, though.
No, we didn't talk about him going to Stanford.
Right, that's different.
We talked about him saying he can play and he can fucking do all this shit. But
he
now
was saying that he'll probably go to Stanford first to kind of get his reps in and then go to NFL.
Yeah, but Smitty, I don't know if it's changed, but I do know this. I've seen graphs when a team like Alabama, Clemson, Ohio State, one of the major schools, they have like a board of and there'll be like 300 players that they think, hey, we might actually offer them a scholarship. We might take their commitment. 300 eligible players based on their academics, right?
Yeah.
And then other schools like Northwestern, it's like 150 or whatever, right? Did you know Stanford has less than 50 players a year they could actually offer based on their academics? I've talked to people to be, at least in the past, because Mario Lopez, I don't know if you know this, his brother-in-law is Kylie Wong, who played 8 years in the National Football League. Great guy.
Okay.
Yes, and he went to Stanford. And he told me his grades, he could have gone to almost any other school without football, just academically. It is a different place.
Cal, really Vanderbilt, Duke, Wake Forest, they're hard, man. I'm just telling you.
They don't make a lot of – I heard they don't even make exceptions. You could be the greatest player in the whole wide world and have loved Stanford, but at least in the past, if you did not meet a certain threshold, like let's say 1,300 SATs or whatever – I'm not so sure you're going to get accepted there as a football scholarship.
Yeah, it's hard to get in. Smitty, you know the only person in the world that got a person to Vanderbilt and Cal is me.
Out of JUCO, you mean?
That's right. Never before ever can you go to those schools out of JUCO. Don't slow clap me. Don't slow clap me. Let's move on.
Yeah.
You want a cookie?
I just want to make sure you bring it up.
Anyway, homie, let's go to Brandon Aiyuk, man. The latest IG video from Aiyuk shows him holding a football with the Commanders logo on it. The caption at the bottom included the best team in the world. Obviously, we know he's still on the Niners right now. And then he had another video saying, if I'm crazy or if I'm capping, tell them boys to cut me today and I'll sign with the Commanders tomorrow. I think we got both videos, man. Let's show them.
If I'm crazy or if I'm capping, tell them boys cut me today and I'll sign with the Commanders tomorrow. And we'll see who capping.
Hold on, Steve. There's no way this guy's really.
Yeah, that's the guy I'm just dying to bring into my locker room.
Smitty, nobody's in this guy's. Nobody could get a hold of him. Hey, shut the fuck up, man.
He changed his number.
So he changed his number and took away his agent and his manager. Nobody knows that.
PR team, his agent don't have a. Yep, they don't have a new number.
They don't know where he lives. Nothing.
Guys, ask yourself this: if you're a National Football League franchise, would you want that element in your locker room right now?
No, he's cooked. And unfortunately, TJ Hushmanzada, Smitty's boy, actually was, trying to help the kid and train him and all that stuff. And he's even told him, like, that's when you know it's bad. Because, see, TJ going to separate yourself just like these, like real homies should do. That comes with problems, Smitty. That becomes a problem. Like, that means, like, uh-oh. Like, something's going on, Smitty. Like,
yeah.
There's no way that Jaden Daniels can walk into a fucking front office and say, hey, dog, can you sign my boy?
He cannot vouch for this.
No, he can't. This guy is, again, back to the whole Terrion Arnold. Let's understand. You can't get out of your own way. This guy is, you just broke it down yesterday, Smitty, or 2 days ago, how much money the cat has made and what he has, and he's still young, and you can fix it and go fucking stop doing this dumb shit. Out of his own way right here. He's in his own.
Is he going the AB route?
We kind of compared it.
It's early, but like, I mean,
it's what?
The AB route.
It's what, homie, Smitty? Early?
I'm saying it's like AB ended up going super great. AB burnt his feet. Y'all forgot about that. Took his jersey out of the middle of the field, did jumping jacks off the field. AB, so are you showing some early signs of ABism? But I just don't know we're gonna go all the way there yet. He needs to be treated immediately.
There ain't no treating this. He was at the fucking radiology plant in Frisco.
He is toxic. He is 3 Mile Island. He is Fukushima.
Hey, our buddy Chase Senior. Look at it. Did he play for 49ers too, AB? No. He must have played there a lot or something. We got
Steelers to Raiders.
AB played in Frisco more than any other player.
Preseason.
Steve, this guy, is he done? Is last we've seen from him, I think.
JB, here's the issue with Aiyuk. He was a pretty solid
go back to college.
Player, but I remember 3 years ago, you even saying, why is he demanding that much money and why are the Niners acquiescing?
Oh, I thought it was average.
He's not good enough or did not put up the amount of production needed to deal with that. And now, basically, didn't he quit on the Niners essentially?
Basically, George Kittle said,
I wouldn't trust the guy. I would not trust
the guy.
Kittle said he ain't seems like week 6 or something like that, week 7, But he did say last time he saw Aiyuk training, he ran 22 miles per hour and stopped on a dime. So from a physical capability standpoint, it sounds like he still has it. But mentally, I don't know if he's there. That's
He gone.
He's done. Unfortunately, this is the last we've seen from him. Now he's going to be like, now he's a 51-50 possibility. Now you got to watch this cat. Hopefully he's not the next, we're seeing it. We're not joking on this one, but we're seeing a lot uptick in these young kids taking their own lives. I just hope this ain't the next fucking situation, man. This guy better get a hold. Somebody better get a hold of this dude. That's all I can say, Smitty.
Amen to that.
Oh, my God. I can't wait for this.
Moving on to the next one, man. The NCAA Oversight Committee has proposed a 10-day transfer portal window starting January 1st, 2027, down from the current 15-day period.
Wait a minute. Hold on. Wait a minute. They're fixing the clock by not delaying it till after the playoffs. They're just going to shorten the window. I get there's the academic calendar, but what about all the teams in the playoffs? Because Miami had to go through this.
They're
Obviously,
trying to
go through it again for many more years, but come on, can they fix the clock and the calendar? That's not fixing it. I think that's actually making it more difficult.
Have you guys noticed all year long so far this offseason, from January till now, since the national title was played in the beginning of this year, every day on this show, there's a new NCAA proposed something. Have you not noticed? We've talked about a proposal on this show and every show for months now. That tells you they're throwing shit at the wall and seeing if it sticks. They have no fucking idea what they're doing, no leadership whatsoever. Now they're bitching yesterday about this type of thing right here because now you got the playoffs going on. Like Steve said, you had a quarterback leave Texas a few years ago and transfer during the break in between the second round or whatever, or the first round and the second round. Remember, he left, went to where? Where'd he go? Oregon?
Coach, Miami had a young defensive tackle that they liked. He actually, I think, traveled to A&M, and the next week he transferred out. Think about this with the National Football League.
Did you hear about the kid yesterday?
Which one?
He fucking committed, decommitted.
Oh,
like
yeah,
fucking
Colorado, Ole Miss. Yeah, well, good luck with that guy. But can you imagine the National Football League being in the AFC NFC Championship game week? But hey, guys, free agency starts. I mean, come on. What is this? I don't get it, and I never will.
This is a mockery. Again, no commissioner, no leadership, no fucking clue, in my opinion, on anything that goes on below them. And then they look to old coaches that have resigned or retired or left to come back and try to fix it. And they don't realize that those coaches that come back and try to fix it, all the scrutiny they're taking. Well, Nick Saban, you've been heavy on Nick Saban. See, Nick Saban comes back. He can't be the guy. He did this under the table for fucking. See, all these guys are going to get scrutinized beyond belief. And they're the ones they want to fix it, though, because they're the ones that actually have some sort of, I guess their words matter to a lot of these young coaches and other people. So they think they're impactful in what they do. But then the naysayers will say, well, Nick did all this. Now it's legal and he didn't want to do it. You know what I mean? They need a leadership council. They need a leadership council with a commissioner. Like, in my opinion, I'm just telling you, this is bad. Smitty, let's go. I can't wait to talk about Steve because Steve loves this guy.
Oh, he's my Brian Kelly? Brian Kelly will be an announcer and an analyst for CBS.
Steve's favorite coach.
Calling Mountain West Conference games.
All right.
This guy.
Hold on. What accent? Is it going to be Cajun?
Steve, he's falling fucking from grace.
Hey, JB, do it, JB.
He's Kenzel. He's fallen far.
Free BK.
Kenzie.
Free BK.
Free BK, bro.
Free my bro BK.
Free my bro BK. He's my fucking dad.
Free my slime BK.
Steve, this guy's falling. Didn't he just take a job? You just broke. Didn't you just tell me?
The volunteer thing, wasn't it? I kept
at Memphis. At Memphis.
Yeah, I thought part of his LSU contract was that he had to look for football employment. I guess this counts, but these are Mountain West games, right? That's not exactly SEC.
I'm saying he's falling far. He's going to be calling the fucking air. Who's he going to be calling? Air Force?
He out here just doing
Wyoming? Colorado State.
Colorado State, Wyoming game? Brian fucking Kelly, Colorado State, Wyoming?
Man.
Is his voice going to be up there? Come on now, goddamn it. Like, what are we doing?
Anymore. He's not at Baton Rouge. I've never thought of him as a guy that would transition into TV. Really, I didn't.
Not me either. I feel like, is this personality really? Does it work for TV? I don't really.
This guy's gone.
He's kind of dry.
Those games are the ones generally later in the day that we may not even put on any of the 4 boxes. So for anyone that has not been to Football Palooza, Coach has 4 screens. 3 of them are generally going to be the 4 box.
Yep.
So we can watch up to about 16 games at a time. Generally, it's about 12 to 14. So the main screens are always the Miami game because it's Miami. And then if it's a really big top 5 matchup, we go 1-1, right? But the other 4 boxes will be on the other 2 screens. A lot of those Mountain West CBS games, no disrespect, I don't even think would make an 8 screen.
They don't make the cut. They don't make the cut.
If,
It'd be like
even
Ball,
if for some reason it's like a weird time,
we're not going to get on the cut. Unfortunately,
even if it's like a weird time where for whatever reason we do have the game on, that's usually the time where Steve takes his nap and get ready for like the main game for the night.
That is true. That is when my siesta takes place.
After like a Dr. Pepper or something. Like a Dr. Pepper vodka or something?
Dr. Pepper vodka. And then
the Fansville.
Steve puts his feet up, he closes the laptop, and he just dozes off. And then he wakes up right on time for the main event. And then he gets locked in.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
So if I ever hear Brian Kelly's Cajun voice,
Ruben sleep the whole time.
That'll be the siesta time, yes.
Ruben be high, though. So, yeah.
Ruben sleep the whole time, though. He was on the boat yesterday. He took day off, came off the boat.
Well, he's taking high, so.
But I'm saying he fell asleep. He was on the boat yesterday. A beautiful day. Sleep the whole time. Smitty, Kyle Pitts, your guy, he thinks the best tight end of all time, I guess. He finally showed up last year after fucking 3-4 years. He finally showed that he was this freaking nature recruit and draft pick and blah, blah, blah. Falcons agreed to a 3-year, $54 million deal, $36 million fully guaranteed. It's the largest 3-year contract for a tight end in NFL history. Where you at with this guy, Steve? Is this ready to shit or get out the pot time for this guy to make a breakthrough?
So he's earned a second contract. He's had some productive moments. I don't think he's been that complete mismatch nightmare people thought coming out of Florida.
Yeah.
Doesn't give you much in the blocking. I don't think he's a traditional inline tight end, but as a move tight end, he's been effective. He has been effective, but I worry about Atlanta. I mean, in terms of like, sure, get off the pot, it's really Michael Penix that's in that situation. Pitts has got his contract. He got
Tua. Now I got Tua too. And lefty. You got to catch the ball coming this way. We broke it down. Left half, left mind. Right hat, right tackle, left tackle. Smitty, tying this up, Steve, Jaguars signed and extended their big-time tight end, Brenton Strange, 3-year with $48 million with incentives. Smitty's guy, Jordan Schultz, on Starbucks said, I've spoken to people with the Jaguars about Brenton Strange's impact of Brenton, and I've heard plenty about how much they missed him in the offense during the last 5 games. That he was out last year, 3 of which they lost, and kind of put them out of contention. Still just 25 years old. His impact on the offense goes well beyond the box score, and this extension shows that. They're believing in this tight end. This is the era of tight end, Steve. College, more 12, 11 personnel. NFL's going to lower 12, 11. And it's not inline 12 personnel tight end, double tight end sets. It's opening them up and getting them up on, mismatches on linebackers and safeties now because of the size that we have. Smitty, we've dumbed down the size on defense to stop RPO, to stop all the running back in the route pass game conceptually. And now the linebackers are 220, 215. Now you got a linebacker on a 6'6" tight end that he can't guard, and then you got to bring a nickel or a dime or a safety in that's a bigger, stiffer guy who can't cover RPO. Now it's all about mismatches now, and that is straight up. Noel Mazzoni will tell you it is number one when it comes to how we design plays and what we game plan. It is all mismatch now. And now you're seeing all these tight ends get signed because they are hard. Your guy is going to be big, Tyler Warren, Buddy in Oakland or in Vegas. All these tight ends, man, are they're becoming very, very important.
But, Coach, don't you think there's going to be a team that says, you know what, if everyone's going to run a base nickel, so you only have 2 linebackers out there, isn't there going to be a team which is, let's just go old school 12 and gash right in between the 2 tackles? Even run a fullback. I mean, go old school.
Yeah,
I don't know how many fullbacks there are, but just have a fullback just be the battering ram up front.
What the defense does now, and Smitty could kind of attest, what they do is they'll change the front up now, and they'll get heavy in the 4-eye game, and they'll start to do different things up front. Now you're super heavy up front to try to stop and jump into a few different things, like more of a bear look. If you get double tight end or 2 back or anything like that, they'll have auto checks involved. And now that's why it's critical that these DBs are getting so much money nowadays, Smitty, because they're trying to make these hybrid DBs be able to play a corner or a nickel and one, and try to keep two of those type of guys, Tyler Matthews, on the field if they can. So I don't know if I don't know, man. It's a chess match. I know that, and it's going to be interesting. You get two of these guys on your team, which a lot of these teams are trying to do now. Get 2 and 3. Look at the fucking Steelers. I mean, they use that huge Washington kid.
Yeah, Washington, yeah.
And they signed him. They re-signed him for a reason this year to go Aaron Rodgers. What is he, 300 pounds? 300-pound guy who can run? I mean, if you get a couple of those guys, dog, I'm just telling you, it's hard defensively to match up with double 12 personnel tight ends and all the shit you can do.
Look out for Elijah Arroyo.
Look what Mike Marks did with double and triple tight ends back in the day of fucking the fastest turf or greatest show on turf. Look what he was doing back then with those tight ends. I mean, people hadn't even saw it yet. They were in 32 personnel and empty. And people were like, what the fuck is this? What's old buddy's name? They had Roland
Williams.
They had Roland Williams. They had what's his name?
They had the guy in Washington.
Houlihan, or not Houlihan.
No, Houlihan was before. He was an LA.
Yeah, that was back in Jim Everett.
One of the tight ends was from the University of Washington. Good athlete.
Yeah, they had a couple tight ends. They had a couple. What was a good tight end the Rams had that year? They had, Manamola, the Samoan. That was later.
Number 86. I remember him.
Yeah. But anyway,
like you said, I mean, in today's league, though, where I mean, the tight ends are used so heavily, like they're basically like the safety nets for all these quarterbacks. You know what I'm saying? The Jalen Hurts of the world, comes to mind. Lamar Jackson, they're right there in the middle of the field. It's the easier throw for them right down the middle.
Why is that? Thank you. Now you finally see it. Did the light hit? Was that a moment?
It was a moment.
Is Steve drinking his drink like you do? Time out. So did you just say that you realize now that quarterback play is so fucking shitty that I need 6 tight ends on the field? Go.
It simplifies the game for him. It's like it's right there. It's a big target, middle of the field. I don't think I have to do too much reading. You know what I'm saying?
Don't have to do too much. Dumbing it down. But you want him to pay. You want him paid more though, right? But they don't have to do much reading. They don't have to perform. They don't have to prep. They can play video games and not fucking understand game plan. Now you get it. Okay, I'm cool. You're growing. You're growing.
Well, you're talking about Trey McBride's former quarterback there. The video.
Smitty finally sees that Lamar has 6 tight ends around him for a fucking reason. Like Mahomes has to have a fuck because they're shitty.
These guys are still great. It's just a different
They're not
era.
great. They're not great.
It's a different era.
Your expectations have lowered and it made them great. They're not great.
I mean, Mahomes has 3 rings. I don't think my expectations lowered. I mean, he went to an AFC championship the first
era.
6 years of his 7 years career.
You know
whatever
who he beat?
Man, like you talking about?
He barely beat Trevor Lawrence as a rookie. Think about the quarterbacks that they're beating. Motherfuckers are nobodies. Like they're not going through nobody.
You don't beat the quarterback.
They're not going through Peyton Manning.
You beat the opposing team's defense. You know that.
Yeah, not really. You know that too. But anyway, let's dive into this fucking shit.
Don't laugh, homie. Don't laugh. Ole Miss star running back Kewan Lacey has signed a new NIL partnership with Q-Collar to help promote brain health and athlete safety. The All-American back will wear the Q-Collar.
Let me order it right now. Let me get online and order it right now.
The All-American back will wear the Q-Collar device during practice and games this season, which is the first and only FDA-cleared sports equipment proven to help protect the brain from the effects of repetitive head impacts.
Q-Collar.
Shout out to Lacey, though. Shout out to Lacey. I mean,
it's a joke.
They're probably paying them big bucks, making a lot of money.
Exactly. It's a mockery.
That's number one. Number two,
it's Sally.
In the event that this product is doing what it says it's doing, it's a positive. I mean, that's all I'm saying.
What is the science behind this? What is the science? I mean, it's like boxing. You want to make boxing safer. You know how
like
you do
Sally
it?
Q card.
Ban it. Football's dangerous. Everyone that gets into football knows the danger, or they do eventually. What is the actual science behind this thing? Seriously.
It's just a mockery that we've stooped so low that we're using these kids' name, image, and likeness to pad the pockets of CEOs, CFOs, and others that never played the game for the most part. Maybe a couple did, like your boy at Texas Tech, who's a billionaire. But these guys are going to continue to use these guys for this money and this while allowing them to go chase another bag, which hurts the actual game being played, the actual fundamental development of the particular kid that if you really cared for, you would stop doing this bullshit with these kids and actually pay them like on a contract if this is where you want to go. But this continue to do this dumb shit, and I'm just chasing fucking QR codes all over because he's my favorite player, and this guy's gonna be at 4 schools in 4 years is a fucking mockery. Because the NBA draft happened last night, Steve, and I just brought it up because I saw one of your tweets. Nobody watches it. Nobody gives a fuck. Nobody knows. We used to watch Big Mondays, Big East back in the day. We knew Georgetown, St. John's. We knew all the players. We don't know about anybody in college basketball no more. Nobody watched that draft. This is what it was turning to.
Yeah, but to be fair, that is an NIL. That's a true NIL. It's
Right.
No, I get it.
I'm just trying to figure out what is the product. Because I know Whitlock actually did a read for them. Is there actual science that, hey, this makes football a little bit safer for the participants? Like, I'm still not convinced that the skull caps, the helmet condoms, really work because you cannot.
No, I got data. They hurt. They're fucking people up.
You can't stop the brain from swishing around. You can't. It's like headgear in boxing. People think it's protective. Yeah, for cuts. It's not for brain injuries. You can get knocked out just as clean with the headgear on during sparring. And in fact, you probably take more punches, which makes it more dangerous overall. Right? So that's interesting. But, Coach, that right there is a true NIL. That is a true NIL that Keywan Lacey is participating in.
JB, go.
Football's not safe.
Yeah.
It'll never be safe. Let's stop with the bullshit. Let's stop trying to act as if we're making a game that runs 20-mile-an-hour human beings that are freaks of nature, that were touched by the gods, that are 240 fucking pounds, that run 4.3, 21 miles an hour, and 15 pounds of gear. Make it safe. It's never going to be safe. It's literally a collision sport. There's 2 of them in the world, NASCAR and football. That means they go at each other, bow, and they hit each other. You're not making it safe. Unless you put them in a fucking one of those fucking, those gay bubbles that everyone plays around in, those big old fucking plastic rubber bubbles. Yeah. Unless you put them in that and you bump each other in that motherfucker, it's not ever going to be safe. Why are we trying to make it safe?
So you're saying since the game will never be safe, don't try to do anything, any protective measures to improve it at all.
Hold on, exactly. They've done that for about 50 years, though. They have.
You know why?
They have done that.
You know why, Steve, that we shouldn't do, and Smitty was being, smart ass shit.
No, that's a serious question.
No, I appreciate it because I want to answer that way. I want to be clear. It should not be safe. We don't want to make it safe. You know why? When you make it safe, guess what happens?
It's dangerous.
Huh?
When you make it safe, it's dangerous.
No, it's gay. What happens is when you make it safe, guess what we do? Guess what we do, guys? Everybody, Jay Earn, you dumb fuck. Guess what happens? You allow women to play. You allow girls to get into the game. You allow flag football to be played in a fucking Pro Bowl. That's when it happens when you make football safe. How about we don't make it safe? And the 1% of the world, the freaks of nature, Willie McGinnis's and Myles Garrett's and the legitimate dudes that everyone aspired to be can play the game at a reckless abandonment, violence, and make the game the greatest game on earth that we once grew up watching. Maybe if we did that, then we could have the youth Pop Warner kids being coached and taught up how to really be men instead of girls. Stop fucking streaming Kakinettis. Maybe we'll play football again with reckless abandonment and actually understand that we may have to have a 3-a-day one time. And understand, maybe we'll fucking tackle in practice. Have you thought about it? Maybe we won't line each other up this fucking far away on a kickoff, Smitty, and then wait till the whistle and then go. Maybe I don't say, hey, coach, I'm on an onside kick right now. Are you okay with it? I'll call you in a minute. Fuck!
So in summation, I think it's safe to say that the Coach JB Show with Big Smitty will not be sponsored by Q Collar.
Not after that. But Smitty, you watched the program, right? Great movie, The Program.
Come on now, legendary.
Remember that speech Latimer gave to the team? Said, we're the special ones. We are the modern day gladiators. That's what the coach is talking about.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know what. I mean, that is the truth, guys. guys get back on the screen.
Where them glasses come from, homie?
I don't know, homie. They're so fucking dirty. These are somebody from Palooza that's left them here. Probably Porch or one of them fat fucks. They probably left this.
Probably Porch because them frames are wide.
And they look. Are they female?
No, they hard. They dope.
Nah, I think they're female. But I spit coffee everywhere, Steve. My apologies. I don't apologize, but anyway, Paris clipped that. Obviously, greatest clip of all time.
You know what Rudy Hernandez one time told me when fighting?
I saw it. You know, he's a cut guy at the White House.
Yeah, that's Rudy Hernandez.
I didn't know that. I saw him on TV.
What did he say to you, Steve?
He said, "Steve, I'm sick of fighters talking about this. This and that. This." He goes, and he tells him, "Look, you came to the gym to see me. I didn't pull you off the street. You chose to do this." Rudy's a hard man.
I left the stream.
Rudy's a hard man. One of the funniest lines I ever heard was from a trainer, because a lot of modern day fighters, they try to rip off their trainers. They do. And I'm not one of the few guys that talks about it. They don't want to pay him as much. They want to renege on their deals. And I don't want to name his name because he gets into trouble, but he had a fighter say, "Yeah, but I don't think I should pay you the regular percentage after a while, after we made a certain amount of money. Because come on, man, I'm the one taking the punches." And my friend said to this guy, "Well, that's very true. I don't take the punches. However, I'll make you a deal. When you find that trainer who takes punches for you during a fight, then go ahead. Go to him.
Until then, this is my rate.
I'm going to get my 10%. Damn it."
Yeah.
But people choose to do this. That is the point
That's my point.
Coach is making.
I'm just trying
I get it. Certain kids they're dragged to football practice by their fathers and mothers. I get it.
See, when you make it a 1%, that's my whole point in my rant, Smitty. You make it a gladiator sport, guess what? We don't cater to everyone's needs.
For sure.
That's the problem. We choose to play the game. We woke up. We wanted to be fucking play a reckless man. Why do you think these guys are retiring before 27 years old after playing 5, 6, 7 years in college, getting money in college? They get to the NFL. They don't care about football no more.
Thing, though, that guys can get out of the game, and so they don't have CTE and they can't complain about it.
That's
like
an
they got whatever
amazing
they
thing.
wanted out of the game. And say, okay, I'm good. Like I don't
It's
mind
beautiful.
that. I really don't.
Young guys living out their dreams, doing what they want to do, making money. If you take care of his lifetime, life-changing money. I think it's beautiful. JB wants everybody to play at 12 years. That's not realistic. These kids have been playing since they were 6 years old, all the way up until 27. You're looking at it. Oh, he played 4 years in the league. No, look at the totality. He's been playing football for 20 years. So people get burnt out.
Yeah, I don't know how to put it in words. I'm going to try to. I totally disagree with both of you. Here's why. We played long as we possibly could because it was an elitist 1% of the world that actually could play the reckless abandonment that we played with vigor and tension. And it wasn't that next guy like that, Smitty, that next Jack Tatum, that next Mike Singletary, it didn't exist. They weren't there. What we've done is, and just follow along, we now have created a space where everybody's kind of equal. We're all soft as pussy, dripping wet fucking porn pussy. And they're just so soft that they quit in 4 years in the NFL. And guess what? Steve, it's so easy to replace that guy because that's all we are now. Name me a Ray Lewis sitting around that's ready to replace Patrick Queen. Just for instance, let's just say Patrick Queen is the staple right now. Who's the next Patrick Queen? Let's just say there is none. We have 1,000 now. Let's be honest, 1,215-pound hybrid linebackers. We have 0 Ray Lewis, 0 Mike Singletary, 0. And we didn't have them then either. That's why they played 12, 15 years. That's why they played 12, 15 years because they weren't just falling off trees.
I'll tell you that.
Steve, they didn't just fall off trees, though. We've made them now where they fall off trees. Now everybody's the same. Nobody has investment in their bodies no more. They are getting paid in college, and they go to the NFL. They retire in 3 and 4 years, and then you just replace them. And now it's the next guy is up. Like, nah, there's no next guy when the football was like what it was. We have become so soft, and this game has become so bad. Name me a quarterback, Steve. Name me some quarterbacks that are so good and ready to just come in and replace anyone. It's so bad because of 7 years in college, Steve. I'm just telling you.
look, it's like boxing. If these guys want to get out early, I always say, as soon as you retire, you should stay retired. But here's my view of it. If a guy has no burning desire to keep playing anything, then quit. Instead of half-assing it and stealing money, kind of like Aiyuk is doing.
I combat that with don't play at all then, because to me we're leaving.
I don't make sense.
Yeah, it is because I'm gonna
go get my money and then gimme.
But gimme. So it's all about money in college. I'm gonna chase it for 6 years in college, and then I'm gonna go to the NFL, get 2 years of NFL, and retire.
Yeah,
you think that's
Coach,
good for the
What
game?
do you think of Patrick Willis retiring after 7 straight Pro Bowls?
Same as Eddie George. Same as
Luke,
Eddie George.
Luke Kuechly retired pretty under a decade.
There's
a ton of guys. Megatron,
and that was the transition era right there.
Didn't Luke have some concussion issues?
Yes,
he did. I'm just saying though, like we have examples of guys. Megatron could have played more. I mean, we got it. It goes back. I mean,
so that was a transition era. So we're clear. You had the Eddie George, Robert Smith, right? Barry Sanders, Jim Brown played what? 9, Steve?
9 played. 9.
So you had the running back position, which basically back in that day, Steve might correct me if I'm wrong. They did not have. They had another back, but it wasn't like committee. You got 35 carries a game. Yeah. You fucking were the guy. You weren't coming out unless it was goddamn halftime. So it was a different era. That was going to limit your touches and your years, and that is right. Like that is, you can't argue a Barry Sanders, those type of guys era.
I'm with you, but let me just say, most boxers where they have physical issues later in life or neurological issues, it's not because they fought a lot early. It's because they fought 2, 3 years, 4 or 5 years too long. So I don't even. So my view is this: if you're a football player and you put 8 years into this, and all of a sudden it is taking longer and longer to recover from games. You don't feel quite the same. Your back's a little bit different. And you said, you know what? I'm good. I've done 8 years. I wanted to go 10. So those last 2 years are going to impact me for the next 40 years. I don't see an issue with that, Coach. I really don't.
But we got guys that were gladiators that were forced and wanted to play so badly that when Peyton Manning had that fucking bulging disc in his neck and everybody thought, the doctor told him, no, you're done. Don't play it anymore.
Right, but we admire that. But
I'm wanted to play.
Ripper guy for retiring and say, hey, I'm kind of.
I'm not ripping him.
Yeah.
I'm not ripping him. I'm just saying Andrew Luck's pussy. I'm not ripping him. I'm saying.
And you have high amount of respect.
Absolutely fucking criminal. He should be arrested. He should have been
Andrew
arrested.
Luck is not
Yes,
the
he is.
P
He
word.
Andrew
Luck used to get hit every.
Our
O-line was horrible, Steve. Andrew Luck used to get hit, and would get up and would shake the hand of the guy who hit him. Like, great job, Aaron Donald. You destroyed me there. And go out there and go win the game.
He should have been arrested.
AFC Championship, back to back.
Well, they went a step further every year. For the first 4 years, then
he should have been arrested.
Okay, you shouldn't have been arrested.
No, you don't know how that man's body felt. Stop it, homie. Football, my body still hurts right now and I ain't played in 10 years. So everybody's body's different, homie. It is what it is. JB's so gangster, man. I hate that. Anyway, speaking about injuries and people retiring, they're saying that it is more likely than not that Joey Bosa has played his last down and will end up retiring. That's the word on the street right now. They said it could be, a situation where, like, the 49ers come along and that entices him to come out and play again, potentially play with his brother. But like I said, if that was the case, it probably would have already happened. So they're thinking that he's probably gonna go ahead and hang it up, man. Joey Bosa.
Good career.
Really good career. Injuries riddled him a little bit, but still overall good career.
Good.
I don't think he'll be a Hall of Famer, but at his peak, he was an elite player. But once your body says it's over, Smitty, I'm with you. It's over.
He played 10 seasons.
I mean, he might say to himself, I really want to play football, but then he might also be saying, but I really want to be able to walk when I'm 50. I get it, Coach.
And play with my kids and be able to, like, have a good sustainable. I don't want to walk with a forward lean or be in a wheelchair, be in crutches, knee replacements. I just football is a different type of sport, and everybody's body reacts differently. I'm not calling any of these men soft for leaving when they want to leave. That's a mate to be able to retire at 27 and be in a position where like you actually put together, like saved your money properly, invested and made the right investments, and you're actually good. That's like kudos to you. Like that. Ultimately, that's the goal. We love football. We get it. We played it for free for years as a kid. But when you become a man, this is my job. And you want to use your job to make as much money as you possibly can and build legacy outside the football field. And if you're able to do that before the age of 30, who am I to sit back and hate on you? You know, and any old head who's 50 years or plus who's hating on a 20-something-year-old for retiring, I mean, that's you gotta look yourself in the mirror.
Bailey, remove one of the things in the thing real quick. You didn't say nothing, and you're not talking to me about 50-year-old hating.
I ain't say nothing about you.
This is me. I don't give a fuck what you guys say. Remove that. Show me somebody there. Fuck all you. That's me. Yes, you all are wrong. I don't give a fuck what you guys think.
JB gonna be working till 97.
I got retirement no way. Fuck him.
Ain't got no raw for nothing.
You know what? The NFL wants to mandate helmet condoms.
That's during the games or just practice?
Game, that's coming next. Watch. Everybody's gonna look like a fucking tard out here with this goddamn what's his name? Keith Smith fucking helmet on and look like
Romeo Dobbs.
Yeah, it's just ridiculous, man. But let's not tackle. Let's suspend. Who they suspended? Who they take a practice from this year in OTAs? Oh, the Bucks. They took a practice from the Bucks because there was too many bodies on the ground, Steve. Yeah. We had 2 bodies on the ground. You hear how soft you sound, Smitty? You're defending this, Smitty?
I'm defending players retiring. Yes.
Oh my God! Play to the wheels fall.
You love to like bring a lot of different storylines all in the bowl.
I'm moving your hands.
Throw it at us to try to confuse us. I'm very focused and very locked in. I'm defending guys for retiring when they want to retire for whatever reason that is. Period. Point blank. Stop adding in the helmet condom. Stop adding in the rule changes. Stop adding in kickoff. Stop adding in all the nuance to it. I'm keeping it very straightforward. Retire when you're ready to retire.
Hey, we on Whitlock?
I got a few minutes. The guys, I thought it was a real interesting segment you guys had on Cam Newton on AJ McCarron. I was actually surprised Cam, being a high-level football player, had an issue. AJ McCarron. I don't get it. AJ can do without football or coaching.
I want to bring this up real quick, Smitty. You know what? I want to have a deep conversation, Smitty, Darnell Smith. I want to have a deep conversation about this, Steve. Can I just let me do a disclaimer, I guess it would be. What is it? A PSA.
Okay.
AJ McCarron's UFL team was chosen. He had nothing he could do about it to be on a Netflix show filming the inauguration or the reboots of the UFL this year, and they chose AJ McCarron, 3-time national champions, Birmingham Stallions, as that guy. We fair? So far? We're good? I was chosen, nothing I could do, by the college that got paid to do it by Netflix, to be the head coach on a show. What I did on that show was do nothing different than what I've done for 25 years prior to that show. Coach. AJ did nothing in his first year coaching that Nick Saban did not do to him and his teams, but it wasn't on film. We have to stop Cam Newton, I'm talking to you directly, acting as if all this shit is supposed to be recorded for public viewership. It's not. It's not for public consumption, Cam Newton. You know this better than most. You've been in NFL lockers and college locker rooms where the coaches say shit that isn't for the public to hear. We had a halftime speech to get in the ass of our players, to get them motivated because of a first half horrible performance that wasn't usually on public record for everybody on Twitter to see. We have to stop acting as if this is normal behavior amongst normal people. Going back to Football is a 1% played sport. It shouldn't be for everyone, Smitty. Make it hard again. We got to stop. Because when it was that hard, Steve, we had guys like Jimmy Johnson, Bill Parcells, Bobby Knight, fucking guys that used to cuss you out and don't care about feelings. And every single person I know that played for those guys to this day, thank them. Why is that? Because that's what we needed at the time. That's what we still need, by the way. But we've softened it up so hard and bad that now everyone thinks when you hear a guy cuss someone out, oh, my God, he's a devil. Remember Kirby Smart a couple years ago, Steve? Cussed him out, and they caught it on camera from the parking lot or whatever. And we were just like, that's a great coach. We broke it down, and everyone was trying to cancel Kirby Smart and all this shit. Dude, come on. You act like it's personal. We're just chasing kids around Smitty to their house and at the mall. You motherfucking shitbird. Like, stop. It ain't personal. It's business. And I just don't understand how cussing and getting loud and getting guys going is a personal bad thing. It's Cam Newton. Stop. You're the reason why we're soft. You're pushing this narrative that if everyone's supposed to be on camera and be filmed because we have a show, Smitty, that is on film and being recorded. We all think that certain things are supposed to be recorded. Have you ever seen a NASCAR? I've been there live, Smitty. You know where they change the tires and shit? Pit row or whatever. Have you seen the words and shit they use with each? Are you fucking kidding me? But it ain't on film. Do you think NASCAR people are just, oh, Darnell, get around that corner, bump him, Darnell, don't bump him, Darnell. No, motherfucker, bump that motherfucker to the wall, make that motherfucker blow up. Like that's what you see and hear. But see, we're so fucking soft now, dog. We're creating a feminist movement where everything's supposed to be accepted by everybody. We're supposed to. So everyone's supposed to be able to play NFL now. That's what you guys think. Everybody can play in the NFL.
You know the thing that gets me is AJ McCarron's done well outside football, right? Probably never needs to put on another whistle.
Good, successful career, yeah.
With or without this, what I took of that clip is he's trying to tell these guys, hey guys, if you want to play football on Sundays in the fall, we got to be better than this, or your football dream is going to end right now. That's him actually giving a shit.
I mean, I told Smitty the other day, Smitty and I agree. We were talking about this. We were like, we yell at you because we cared. I don't remember getting yelled at and to this day holding a grudge towards a coach because I thought it was personal. Yeah. It's not like he personally attacked me and came after my family at fucking nighttime. Like, there's a difference between that. Cam Newton thinks that just because you be careful how you talk to me, and I'm gonna be. Shut up, homie. We all get talked to certain ways in professional spaces. He not disrespecting nobody. He didn't say, fuck your mama, motherfucking bitch. Like, come on, homie. There's a difference. You understand tone and message. Like, we're not dumb.
I'm going to say this again. Coach Hayes. Shout out to Coach Hayes out there watching. He said to me, we're at the A&M pre-party out there in Bryant, Texas at some bar. He said, Steve, I love Coach JB because, Steve, that's how we talk in staff meetings and in the locker room. All these people that are upset have never actually maybe coached football or played it at that level. That's how we talk. That's how people communicate with one another. I'll relate this to when I played youth baseball, William S. Hart baseball in Valencia. That was a very good league. They have sent guys to the major leagues. That was a competitive league. I had a coach in the Bronco League. His name was Coach Faulkner. He's one of the meanest, gruffest men I ever met. He scared the shit out of us. He was a volunteer. Didn't even have a son in the league yet. I think he had already graduated or moved on. But he wanted to help kids out. He was a tough old white cuss. He really was. I don't even think we liked him. So the next year I move up to Pony League. I'm on another team. Can I just tell you something? I had a whole new perspective for this guy. When I'm up to bat, I'm like ninth in the order because I should have been. And this guy's cheering for me like I'm his own son. I was like, wow, this guy really gave a shit. I was like, wow, this guy's actually not a bad guy. He'd come up to me, hey, Steve, I'm just really proud of you. I was like, wow. And I'm just kind of like shaking, like, oh, fuck, you still scared that. But I understood. He gave a shit.
I don't understand it. I just think we're doing this. Like, we're not supposed to be. Like, Nick Saban and Kirby both recruiting Jermaine Johnson both said, JB, we thank you for putting your nuts on the table because you do what we do every day. You're just being filmed. Like, literally, they said that. Like, ask Dan Lanning. I'm going to get Dan on the show one day. Dan used to come and recruit once a week. He'd show up once a week with a cigar for me. To get Jermaine Johnson locked in because that was Jermaine's favorite coach, and that's why he went to Georgia at the end of the day. In fact, I got his girlfriend a scholarship, but that's a whole other story. Anyway, having done all that, do you realize every day, like JB, you do, Steve, you do what we do every fucking day. We're just not filmed 8 hours a day. Like they act like Nick Saban. It was really just okay, AJ.
Well, why do you think
be better, Darnell? Be better, be better.
JB, why do you think teams don't want to do hard knocks?
Exactly.
Shackles and handcuffs on the coach. That's the problem.
Do you know how many calls I got? Seriously, from Lane Kiffin, from because last chance you when I left was trying to transition to go D1, and I got so many calls from coaches, buddies of mine. JB, man, what's really going on? Did they edit your shit? I said, nah, man. They edited it. Yeah, after I saw some clips, I said, yeah, they edited it.
The hot tub, they kind of took it out of context.
Yeah. I said but it's not edited. It's real, but they just clip it up. Edit it. They edit that part, but they don't like script nothing. It's all real. Yeah. They were all so scared to death, and then they D1 turned them down. NCAA said, no, absolutely not on our campus. So then they try to go back to JUCO. I had a million JUCO coaches. JB, man, they're calling us to try to see if we'd entertain it. I'm like, fuck no, not how they did my boy JB. See, they actually got hurt. That's why the last year ever was in Laney or whatever, because it was done. It was over. So at the end of the day, they were like, you know what? You did our boy JB wrong. Not that they're not turning it down just because of me, but I'm saying they saw how the head coach got depicted. They saw and they know the real me. The players knew the real me. And then they made this demonstrative guy out here for clicks and likes, Smitty, or viewership and ratings. And other guys were not doing this. They were like, fuck that. Because Lane Kiffin was the next. Last chance you wanted to go to FAU and film Lane. Yeah, fact. They wanted to do last chance you at FAU with Lane Kiffin because
that would have been good.
Well, there's why those many because there was a lot of JUCO kids that we had sent them from both schools that were on last chance you already. From East Mississippi, he had the QB, he had the running back, Malik Henry, who was recruiting all these Florida State guys that were going to FAU. I think Lane took 2 or 3 Florida State quarterbacks in a row that were all on last chance you. And so that's Franklin. Yeah. So they wanted to film it, and Lane was serious considering it, and we talked about it quite a bit. And I was like, bro, you see how they made me. So anyway, before you get out of here, Steve, yesterday on the yacht in the harbor, we get a little wind. I took my boys to the little bar. We pulled up, and there's all kind of football balloons, Smitty, and all kind of stuff. And they're like, Coach, man, we only got a certain menu today because we got a private event upstairs. I'm like, oh yeah, what's the football balloons? What is it? And so the guy's like, Coach, can you come upstairs real quick? They saw you down here. They would talk to you. And I said, who the fuck is it? It was Mr. Irrelevant. Apparently, this restaurant's a very, very well-known bar and restaurant. Very well-known restaurant. Yes. It does Mr. Irrelevant every year. A couple years ago, they had Brock Purdy here.
Yeah.
And every other Mr. Irrelevant. And I said, no, I'm not going up there. I'm like, I'm about my boys. I said, he's a nobody. And I said, he probably won't make the roster. I said, he probably ain't going to make the fucking roster. And obviously,
you literally said he was irrelevant.
Yes. And I said, Steve, by the way, I don't know who is Mr. Irrelevant. And they're like, it's Red Auerbach. Or not Red Auerbach. What's his name? Red Monarch. What's his fucking name, baby? Red what? Anyway.
How you not know who Mr. Irrelevant is this year, bro? Come on. Everybody know that. Red Murdoch, homie.
Oh, Red Murdoch. So, Steve, I go, well, he knows me. I don't know him. So let me just tell you like that. So
you're Mr. Relevant.
Hey, Jay Earn, where the fuck you think we were? Where do you think my boat is, Jay Earn? Fucking Newport Beach. Fucking know-it-all. So anyway, Red fucking Murdoch pulled up in like a 1972 fucking Bayliner. He should have just came on my boat. I would have got him, and the slapdick would have been way better, Smitty.
Yeah.
But listen what Ruben had to tell this motherfucker, homie. Smitty, I need you to break this video down. Go.
Mm-hmm.
You'll never play it down in your life.
You never played it down in your life? Is that what he said? He said you never played it down, you never will play it down.
Listen again.
You'll never play it down in your life.
Oh my God.
That was not necessary. That was not necessary. Come on. It's a big day.
Hold up.
Oh, by the way, Coach.
Hold up, Smitty. What did he say?
He said, you'll never play a down in your life. Ruben, I don't like that, Ruben, because you ain't played since high school. So when guys who can't even do what I do talk about what I do, I clap back. So I'm against you, Ruben. And I love
By the way, Coach, I tweeted you on Sunday to go to ESPN2. Do you know what was on, Smitty?
No, thank you.
What?
I was going to ask you. No, what was that?
Women's tackle football on ESPN2.
Oh, yeah, WNFC league. Yeah.
The what, Smitty? The what, Smitty?
Nothing.
Yeah,
the what, Smitty?
Wait a minute, Smitty. How do you know
what league, Smitty?
I don't know. I really don't know. I really
Oh,
don't know.
yeah,
He really knows the league name?
Yeah. Probably knows all 8 franchises.
Well,
Probably knows the depth chart.
I do a lot of business, and I meet with these organizations because they want to collab with me and do different events and stuff like that. Because I'm connected to certain things in the city. So I'm saying I'm privy to a lot of these.
Okay.
You know, that's why I tell JB, you got to relax sometimes on the people that you be bashing because I'm connected to a lot of entities.
You're like World Wide West. Coach, see you on Saturday. JC's coming down. Henry's going to try to make it from Kansas. He's actually in Kansas right now. 18th best trainer in Riverside.
Really?
Henry Ramirez. And Smitty, see you Saturday? Maybe, sort of, probably not.
Yeah, afternoon, evening. Yeah.
All right. Boots Edison 9. Okay. Official prediction. Boots in 9.
Hey, well, fuck it. I'll go home tonight. I'll drink my yak and smoke my stick, and I'll get it back cracking.
Because now kids are almost forced to go to a junior college to actually get noticed because of the NIL. What I'm hearing, and I don't have a kid that's playing high school football, is that now they're only recruiting other colleges. It's almost impossible to get recruited as a high school kid unless you're like a superstar, and they're basically feeding all those kids into junior college or community college before they'll even be on the NCAA 1A colleges. Is that correct, or can you school me on what's really happening, Coach?
Yeah, JUCO's kind of imploding because you no longer need to go. Now there's so many, you got 10,000 kids sitting in the transfer portal. Just for instance, UConn lost to Michigan in the finals last week, the NCAA. The next morning, less than 12 hours, there was 1,500 kids in the portal already. The portal is what's ruined the sport, not NIL. NIL is not what we intended it to be, in my opinion. It's pay to play is what it is. It's not NIL, name, image, and likeness. If it was, I'd be getting paid. It's pay to play. That's what it is. And the portal, if you stop the portal, you would force kids to compete again and drop their nuts and become men. But instead, you allow them to go and go hopping from school to school to school, and none of them are getting their degrees either. So you're really not student athletes either. We got to stop saying the word student athletes. This is pay to play. This is a band of mercenaries running around and looking for the easy way out, and that's what, unfortunately, is going to set them up for failure in life. Having said that, JUCO's imploding because you don't need to go anymore. What happens is they sit in the portal, and they think they're going to be the next big thing somewhere else. Instead of going to JUCO, grinding it out for a year or 18 months and getting re-recruited, they just sit in the portal and rot. And that's the problem. So JUCO's not getting the talent that I had or we used to have at that level. It's just not as talented as it was because players are sitting in this portal, and that's really ruining the sport. And high school football is becoming so under-recruited. Even with the COVID laws and rules with the GPA and you don't have to pass the SAT and the ACT because of COVID, another COVID rule, it still didn't help because high school football, you're still not getting recruited because you're grabbing kids out of the portal now. So it's just eventually, though, Alex, it's going to bite them in the butt because that's your blood life. You're going to need high school and JUCO. Eventually, the numbers will run out. Right now, it's still, circulating with all these 131 Division I schools. You if you multiply that by, let's just say, 100 on each team, if you want to calculate walk-ons or red shirts or gray shirts or what have you, which they're trying to eliminate walk-ons as well, which is crazy, you're going to have some numbers eventually dissipate, and you're going to have to get back into high school and JUCO. The problem will be, Alex, you won't have any talent at the JUCO level anymore because you've already ran it so thin. So there's gonna be a problem. I don't think you can get the pace back in the tube on this one. They're gonna have to start all over, and that's gonna. I think that's gonna even make this thing even step it. So we're gonna be set back even further. Because are you gonna tell Alex, hey, you can't get paid now, man? We're gonna stop. But your boy got paid $5 million for the last 3 years. Nah, it's not gonna be that easy. So I'm curious to see how this thing unfolds. Olympics, shout out to the committee, man. They've actually put their foot down finally. I don't know why it's taking this long. Transgender women athletes are now excluded from the Olympics after the IOC agreed to a new eligibility policy on Thursday, which aligns with U.S. President Donald Trump's executive order on women's sports ahead of the 2028 Olympic Games. Shaun? Common sense, finally, man. I don't understand why it took this long for men and women to realize they're not equal. It's fucking ridiculous. But at least the Olympics won't have a dick swinging with females.
Hey, JB, love these topics, man. Hey, this show's hilarious, man. If y'all hit that like button and subscribe, y'all are insane. This shit is entertaining. He loves transgender, gay. Him, her, them, they, there. These are JB's. This is bread and butter, boy.
Well, that was very gay what you just said. Because no grown man. Shaun and I you'll never hear us say pronouns. You spit them motherfuckers out like you say them every day, and that is real telling, homie.
Well, because I went to school and I took English, so I know what a pronoun in general is. That's not like
but Shaun and I don't walk around. We don't walk around and thinking that you using a pronoun is a valid fucking situation. We look at you like you're a weirdo, fucking insane, mental ill fuck. Like you're a mentally ill fuck if you call yourself a dog and a giraffe, homie. And you go around and you actually address them as so. You'll actually use their pronouns, huh?
You don't know what I do.
Shaun, oh, you're a him, they? Oh, sorry, ma'am. You're a him, they?
Shout out to the Olympics.
Shout out to the Olympics, man. Yeah,
they got it right.
Man.
Hey, speaking of that, let's continue this train, Smitty. Break this video down, man, and tell us what's going on here, because Shaun brought it up, and you called him on it. So I kind of want to see what you have to think about this, because I think this is kind of right down the wheelhouse that you just brought up about Shaun looking a little feminine when he said certain things. So let's take a look.
Let's see it.
Ain't that
straight?
Bitch.
Straight. Do you think other people would think that?
No, hell no. Once they get to know me.
Do you think this guy is gay or straight?
Honestly, I think the interviewer is gay. Because as a grown man, why you ask is another nigga gay?
Are you gay or straight?
I don't know.
Do you think other people would think that you don't know?
I don't know.
Do you think this guy is gay or straight?
He could be straight, but I would take him down though.
What makes you say that?
Actually, I don't know. He could be DL.
Are you gay or straight?
I'm straight.
Do you think other people would think that?
Yes.
Do you think this person is gay or straight?
Gay.
What makes you say that?
I just got a feeling.
Now, are you gay or straight?
No, bro, I'm straight, bro. I'm straight. I'm straight.
Do you think other people would think that?
Yes.
That nigga gay as a motherfucker. His ass. Alright.
What makes you say that?
Because he just look gay.
Are you gay or straight?
Man, I'm straight as a bitch, nigga. I'm for them grave. Like a stop sign, bitch.
Do you think other people would think that?
Hell yeah, nigga. What the fuck? If you think that, you just gay yourself. On my mama.
Oh, man, I love this cat right here. It's like concept. That motherfucker, every next cat is gay. I mean, it's unbelievable.
On phonium grade. He's from Chicago.
He's from Chicago. Hey, homie, this cat does that shit. He got a good little concept. I fuck with old boy. I fuck with old boy. Hey, I fuck with old boy, homie.
Homie sit on phonium grade.
Oh, man. Hey, every single one. If I can show the picture of the next cat, I'm a gay as hell. And he thought he was straight. Oh, homie. So is that what you were saying with Shaun, Smitty? Go.
I ain't saying all that. I'm just saying, like, a grown man, Shaun positions himself as a very masculine, old school, tough as nails guy. So to see him be like, I'm the catch. It just didn't really correlate to who Shaun is as a man who I know. I understand what he's saying, but I think there's a better way to do it. You and I talked about the how earlier with Zion. The how, the what, the when, the where, the how with Shaun King's delivery was very important.
You don't have to defend the truth. The truth defend itself.
So are you single or you say you got a girl? That's why we never get the answer all the way. Man, my body hurts so bad, man. Sheldon had me
He's 30 fucking years old.
Huh?
I'm fucking so tired of you enable fucking pussy generation, homie.
Homie.
30 years old and you're walking around like Ruben, homie.
Do you know what position I played, homie?
You're a football player in Division 1. You're 30 and you're walking around like a fucking grandpa.
I was an underside defensive tackle, and they were running power my way every single play in the MAC, JB. I'm getting double teamed every rep.
I'm fighting
for my life.
Act like he's Sheldon Day playing still in the league. Let me ask you.
Sheldon had me squatting yesterday. That's the real thing I was about to tell you.
Let me, you know what?
We did like 8 sets of 8 on squat.
I'm gonna go back to. Unfortunately, I got to go back to this. Your generation, man, that continues to act this way. I can't feel that it's literally not tied into and goes back to weed and Taco Bell.
You think so?
Yeah. Unfortunately, the weed and Taco Bell era is your era, and it's become the vape, Mexi Melt, vape, Burrito Supreme, no green sauce, no sour cream, Mountain Dew, the churro, the little cinnamon thing. Homie, cheese quesadilla, like all that shit, churro, all that shit, dog. I'll be real with you. The nachos with that cheese, that plastic cheese.
Nacho Bel Grande, homie.
You guys, seriously, it's the Chipotle, the plastic chicken at Chick-fil-A, the fucking plastic wings at Cane's. All that shit you guys eat is becoming is really what's going on. So yeah, unfortunately, I'm just trying to give you a heads up.
So you didn't eat Taco Bell?
Yeah, but it was real shit. It changed when the vaping hit. When the Pineapple Express vape or whatever that you cannot find anywhere. I never knew. I never seen a pineapple seed.
What's the hell is this?
Who's this?
I don't even know. What is it? Man, he's hitting that weight though. Getting low. Who is this?
Back's too straight. His back's not straight enough. He's bent over. He's fucking bent over. He's not parallel to the bar.
He got a wide base, but he's low. He's going below 90 degrees. What's that? 315 for reps?
Why do you still squat?
315 reps. Oh, that's me. Oh man, I all right. I ain't know that was even me.
Yeah,
I'm still hitting that like that at almost 40 years old. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Like that's how low you get?
Stop, home. I got extremely low.
That's not low. That's actually low.
Extremely low. Watch
it
get a side angle.
If you were in my weight room, none of those reps would have counted.
Man, you sound crazy.
I'm just telling you.
Crazy. I got extremely low. Boom. No, pause at the
bar
bottom.
Should be hitting. The bar should hit
at the bottom.
Smitty, the bar should hit. Why is your back leaning forward? Why is your back like this? Why is your back like this? Why is your back not like this? Why is your back not like this? Why are you hunched over? Horrible form. Why are you not? Why are you hunched over?
Squat that.
Why is your back,
homie? You don't squat that straight. You have a flat back. It's a slight angle, homie.
Chest out, homie. Chest out, homie. That means you get parallel with your fucking thighs. Why are you like this? Why are you like this? Why are you like this?
Why am I squatting hunched back?
Bailey, is this back fucking 45 or straight? Is it 90 or 45? Is your back supposed to be 90 or 45 on a squat? Go.
It's a slight lean. It's like all my weight is on my heels. It's on the heels and the inside. I'm not on my toes. I'm flat-footed, wide base, knees slightly out. I'm flat back. I'm tight. Bar is tight. I'm squeezing the bar. Deep breath in. Lift. Out. Breathe in. Down. 1. Strong rep. Every time. Treat every weight, every set the same. 135, 605. You hit it. You take it very seriously. I don't play with weight. Y'all not mess with me in the weight room. None of y'all. Bailey 19. He can't see me in the weight room. Matt 315. Stomach. All stomach. Can't see me in the weight room. JB, you're a quarterback. Stop it. You did band work your whole career.
I never did one band workout. Number one. Again, so you got the generation. See,
band
you can't.
Work. Quarterbacks at 5 pound plates doing this.
You know, you piss me off. You piss me off. Your ignorance is telling. Your ignorance is telling. Here's why your ignorance is telling.
Maybe he was digging his hand in the sand little thing and thought he was doing something.
That was for spiral. That was one fucking. That's not a workout.
Stop it.
Your ignorance is telling. You tie everything into the same generation, but yet when I talk about era and generation, you get all butthurt. Make it make sense. You think that we used to use band workouts. You think bands existed when I fucking played, homie? No, they did not. We were free weight. That's all that was around. There was no fucking band workouts. So see, you now see these pussies doing band workouts, and then you automatically think that's what we all did. No, we weren't allowed to do any of that gay shit. We did professional free weights. Hard iron, real shit. Y'all soft pussies created bands and creatine and protein powder and fucking all this dumb shit, and now you want to tie it in with us. Nah, that's y'all, homie. You and Bailey in them era. We didn't do all that soft shit.
Me and Bailey not in the same era. I got him almost a decade.
Still, it's the same shit.
No, it's not. No, it's not. Stop saying that.
Are y'all in the band workout era or not?
So time out. So you and Matt is the exact same era.
No,
it's not. Exactly.
He's 5 years younger, 6 years younger than me.
What?
He's 6 years younger than me.
43?
He's 6 years younger than me.
Okay, Bailey's like what? 7? How old are you, Bailey? 20 what? 20 what?
23, Smitty.
23. I'm 32. It's 9 years. 9 years.
But y'all use bands.
When I was 18, when I was a freshman at Ball State, Bailey was 9. Think about that. I was a freshman at Ball State. Bailey was 9 years old, getting his first pubic hair. I was out here playing against Clemson. Stop it. Taj Boyd. Stop it. What are you talking about? We're not the same era. I couldn't transfer when I played, homie. I had to sit out a year.
I don't like your voice.
What are you talking about? We're no NIL, homie. I had Olive Garden from the Scout. I had to sneak Olive Garden.
I don't like your voice.
I had full stipend, full Pell Grant, homie. $2,500 per semester. What are you talking about, homie? You know. So I just read this online. What did it say? I just saw it. Quarterbacks wear red jerseys at practice as a universal no contact rule. The bright color helps defenders instantly identify the passer and prevents them from being tackled or hit, keeping the team's most valuable player safe from injury during drills. That was from ChatGPT. They was telling us why y'all wear red jerseys.
It's like his household income on YouTube. I mean, I'm not giving no fucking information to no motherfucking brand sponsor. I mean, what does that mean? They won a lot, homie, for nothing. I'll tell you right now, I'm not really pleased with this fucking your boys. They won a lot of shit, homie, for fucking peanuts. I'll tell you right now. I told y'all. So it must be something else. It must be something I'm not. It must not really be my true. It can't be. That's not on YouTube. So it has to be.
It's not you.
Yeah, it must be a name that
no,
you.
Not you. It's not, that's for your stuff.
Can you get that, Bailey, or not? Let me see. Let me see what it even looks like, Bailey. I want to just see what the fuck it is. I'm over got my W4.
he thought
1040s and shit. Like what the fuck?
So JB,
Google's decided everything in this motherfucker.
Okay, JB. So we got that, but could you send me over your text form so we can see exactly what you made last year, please?
You want my sperm count and fucking blood work too?
Homie.
God damn, homie.
You know what? They might be the IRS trying to backdoor you, homie.
Dummy. I've been telling you don't trust no, but two people in the world I trust. Me and who?
The other one ain't you.
Fuck, you finally get it.
Oh, Buddy got it. Buddy got it.
Yeah, Buddy don't get what Buddy want. Let's dive into the Vikings.
Listen,
Man.
you say that now, but when we start getting our first few buddies, you're going to be like, oh, Buddy.
Smitty, I'm going to be honest with you. I told you a particular team that wanted somebody.
Yeah.
And y'all thought I was capping. You say cap. Y'all say cap.
Yeah.
Who'd I say that was an outlier that don't be surprised if they took Sorsby? Go. I said Arizona is a regular team. I said the Jets, obviously. I said the Pittsburgh Steelers. Don't be shocked. I said don't be surprised if the Eagles were invested. But I said really though, particularly this one team. I said I think
the Browns.
No. I said I think this one team. I said they got this guy that Black Ice doesn't thinks he's really good, and they got
the Vikings.
I said the Minnesota Vikings is once that guy. But what do I know? They're pissed right now that they're not having supplemental draft. Why are they the only team that's pissed? Why are they the only team that's pissed that the supplemental draft's not going down? Why? There's only one guy in supplemental draft. They didn't have 300 guys in the draft. They had one guy for supplemental draft. He was turned down. Why is Minnesota causing a hissy fit? Why are the Vikings hot? Why is the GM hot? Why is the owner hot? Why is the coach hot? Go.
Because they don't like what they got in their locker room right now. They're not fans of their depth chart. They don't like QB1 or QB2. And they wanted to go ahead and bring this other option in because they have a guy in O'Connell, who's an offensive mastermind from the same tree as Sean McVay, and he sees that talent in Sorsby, and he sees the high, which is Josh Allen, as Sean King says, and he believes that he can bring that best side of him out and get him from the cheap. So that's why he's upset. You know, QBs, you always say that coaches have the biggest egos, pause. And they always feel like that if I got my hands on that person, I could do X, Y, Z. So although we're seeing Sorsby as a guy who's Gamblling, O'Connell looking at him as a guy that he can turn into the next Joshallен. And that's the issue and why they're mad.
Well, the Vikings assistant GM, Ryan Grigson, is no longer with the team, Smitty.
Really?
He decided to leave to pursue new opportunities. See, that always is the term they use when motherfuckers get caught up or they say, you know what? I've seen enough. I want out of this motherfucker because we're about to get fired, Smitty. He knows they're about to get fired next year.
Yeah.
And they know they don't have no quarterback. So the assistant GM got the fuck out of there. He got out of there. And
he wanted to leave before the storm really hit, so he not really caught up in the mix.
Fucking
That's
right.
very telling. That's very telling.
And I'm telling you, that happens right when the owner, GM, and coach come out and say, we're very unhappy and fucking pleased that we're not having a supplemental draft. Everyone deserves to have it. If there's an able body willing to be in it, we should have it. They're the only team, homie. I'm finding that very telling. They were going to take Sorsby. They were willing to put draft picks on the table. I'm telling you. That's telling to me. They don't have a quarterback in that fucking room, homie. They are going to live in Sam Darnold lore for the rest of their lives.
Do you think they're having like nightmares that Sam Darnold is in? And they're like having like night terrors where they're waking up.
They see Justin Jefferson with the fronts come on in, and then they see, fuck, he's out too next year. They're like, fuck, we're losing him. He was mad they couldn't get him the ball last year. We had a good defense. We got a great defense. We got a lot of talent around. Can't get him the ball, though, so it doesn't matter. We got a good tight end. We got great wideouts. We got fucking great running back. We got a great play caller. Good defense. Fuck, top fucking 10 defense. Can't get him the ball. And Justin Jefferson over there throwing for him. You're going to be reading a book this year. Okay, got the fronts.
Let's give the audio listeners a very specific and detailed visual of the exact night terror nightmare that they're having. So you know what? I like what you're saying right now. So I think it starts off, it's pitch black, dark in the background, and then all you see is a mouth open up, and it's JJ's fronts. Okay, so he's all platinum. So boom. That's the beginning of the nightmare. Okay, boom. There you go. 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 Yep. Okay, so zoom in close and then zoom out and you see his face.
Yeah, JJ coming in, man. What the fuck? Can't get the ball. I can't get the rock.
He said, "Man, we ain't got no quarterback in here, man." And then he do his dance. He do his gritty. But when he gritties away. Yup. And then he's like, "Who's that short dude over there?"
Oh,
that's your quarterback. That's your quarterback.
I can't play no video game.
Kyler Murray.
He on the sticks.
And O'Connell's like, "Kyler, we have practice. Let's go. Kyler, we have to go." And he will not put it down.
He can't.
He literally can't.
He signed a contract.
He's trying to let go of the controller, but he can't.
Hey, dummy. Remember when we did the NIL discussion with Steve Kim? And I said, that's dumb. Stop doing it. You know why? Kyler Murray signed a contract with fucking, what's the name?
Call of Duty?
Call of Duty, dummy. So he can't put it down because he has to he gets paid for Call of Duty, dummies. He's out here playing until the last second. He got to run to the field because he got fucking, you know what I'm saying? He playing old buddy. He playing buddy on the sticks. Fuck, we just talked about the other day.
I know, on the game.
Geno
Smith. And his girl younger than him. So okay, boom. So we go from Kyler on the game, and then the camera, and then it goes to JJ McCarthy.
And McConnell.
He's pissed, homie.
O'Connell just.
And he's throwing the ball, and he's trying to hit this target that's like 10 yards away, and he keeps missing it. And he just keeps throwing it at the ground. He's throwing it, and he just keeps missing. And he just won't hit it.
Keep saying it.
So O'Connell said, just hand off. So then he just turns around and just practice his hands off. 30
hand
times.
off. How many times did he hand off?
30 reps.
And guess who comes in at the very end? Who's the end of this nightmare?
Sam Darnold.
No. Black Ice. Fucking Shaun King predicted that this guy who hands the ball off 33 times in a game, it was gonna be the Vikings' future. And we depend on him for fucking quarterback knowledge on this show.
What? Oh my God, what a nightmare. But in the background, you do hear Sam Darnold's voice laughing, though. You don't see his face, but you hear him like
well, you hear a raspy like a JF or RFK's voice. I only got this voice because I was with the 49ers and I was by the fucking radiology fucking toxic fucking building. But guess what? I learned a lot in Frisco.
It turned me to a beast.
And eat your broccoli.
Be vegan, be vegetarian, stay away from me.
It's hard to do. It makes you itch.
Stay away from me. Don't eat me.
Do the black throat itch. Go.
It really helped though. Like,
you know what I don't like? You know who did that in the car the other day?
Who?
Ruben.
Ruben did it.
Ruben said it really works though.
No, I really do though. Like, do it right now.
It don't work.
Do it right now.
No, I can't do it. I'm not gonna do it. God damn.
Do it right now. Don't knock it till you try it on me. We're not doing it for GP. Like, come on, homie. Like, who does it for GP? We just doing it just to do it?
You are. Smitty get mad when I got on the phone. I get mad. He get petty and he get on his phone.
Now I have something going on, homie.
No, you don't, homie. Because I got a deal. I just signed on that text, but you think you don't know, so you assume.
My grandma in the hospital, bro. Stop playing.
My grandma now.
She is. She in the hospital. She had surgery yesterday. I'm about to shoot her a text and check on her. I'm super serious. My last living grandmother is in the hospital.
Your what?
My last living grandmother is in the hospital, so I'll make sure she's all right. She had a procedure done on her heart. This is real. This is real talk.
Matthew Stafford says that he's been talking with Drew Brees and Tom Brady about playing into his 40s. He said that I've been talking to Tom Brady and Goodnut and seeing, hey, how can I continue to bust a nut into the 40s into this league? And he said, hey, drink some Goodnut and then fucking play with Drew Brees' little kids after we beat his ass in the NFC title game. And guess what? Win another Super Bowl. If you can do it in the 40s, do it. So Stafford's like, look, man, I'm just going to do it year to year. I don't want to jump around because I think it's fair to the team and myself and my family. I don't want to sit there and say, okay, but then 24 months come and I say, I'm not ready to play another year. Or I want to say, hey, I've got to be ready to play another season. I have the drive to do. So he was like, hey, man, fuck. That just seems like a lot. I know that I'm ready to play this year, and hopefully I feel great at the end of this year, and I'm ready to play another year after that. So that's why I wanted to address it and talk to big Mr. Goodnut and Drew Brees. What did you think about that conversation that happened? I verbatimly, I just gave you what the conversation was. So after that conversation, hearing it between those three guys, what do you think? Go.
I think it's dope, man. I mean, Matthew Stafford is arguably the best quarterback in the game at this old age. And he's, he's trying to understand what the body, what to expect with the body, right? And how to be able to prolong it. He's talking to two guys who play well into their 40s, who actually, perform at a high level in their 40s. Tom won a Super Bowl. So he wants to know, hey, like, what's some things that I should expect? What are some red flags that I should look out for? Ways I can prepare my body in order to sustain this and keep this thing rolling. He said, he feels like he's on a team that can win 2-3 championships potentially in the next 3 to 5 years. And it sounds crazy, but they really have that type of talent. So he's like, damn, how can I really prolong this thing and make the most out of it? So why not go to someone who's done it at the same level in the same position that you respect? In reference to the Goodnut, I mean, Goodnut is blowing up. I mean, Goodnut is one of the more prominent coconut drinks, and we know that just the top tier. And if I'm Matthew Stafford, I'm thinking like, hey, why not hit up Tom and see if he's looking for like a true face of Goodnut, right? And see if they can be able to negotiate some numbers in a deal to where Stafford can have Goodnut towels, Goodnut obviously bottles, Goodnut merch, to where he can become like the face of Goodnut and make good money. So listen, if I had a friend who had like a body armor, owner of body armor, just for example, something like that, or Gatorade, why not have those conversations and figure out how I could be of assistance? So I love it.
Who's she referring to, Smitty? Go.
I'm not sure.
She talking about you or Stafford or me? She loved me.
She loved me too, so I think Stafford.
Man, I love you, but
she's fucking me heavy. Ooh, stop cussing during that. I ain't supposed to cuss today. You're missing me heavy.
Huh?
Like, I can go the whole day without cussing, but this show makes me cuss.
That's an anomaly, isn't it? Don't you find that like good?
It's weird. Like when I leave the show, I can like lock in and not cuss the whole day.
Doesn't that tell you? Doesn't that tell you?
Lauren, it like makes you cuss. It's like it brings out the worst in us.
No, it actually brings the real out.
But
that's what real people do. Real people actually cuss.
But the real can be the worst.
Not really. That's just for, again, back to the whole everyone deserves a trophy.
Everybody should play
in the NFL. Smitty, you believe everybody should play in the NFL? Go.
We started the show talking about God. Let's bring God back real quick for a hot second. If God was right, like physically, he's here, but he was physically in front of you. And he was like, hey, son, what you got for me? And you just started talking to him. Do you, like, right hand to God, literally, do you think you would cuss in that conversation? Go.
Probably wouldn't, just because, but he would also say, you know what, Coach JB, listen, I know my angels were bad. I had a devilish one, and he cussed, and he used a third prong, no blue.
And he dropped and went down to hell.
And guess what, though? But he knew. He didn't judge him. So he knew. He knew he wasn't a judge. And he knew baby Jesus was in my heart. And I talk baby Jesus all the time. He knows. He said, JB, I listen to your baby Jesus takes.
Yeah.
And I love him to death.
Yeah.
And they're not for everybody.
Yeah.
But that's why I'm God. That's why I don't judge anybody. They're for people that like and listen, and you're touching people in ways that we've never seen a person touch. You have the best blood on earth. You have the best blood that we've ever seen. I touched you to have the best blood. I've touched you to have the best of the best, to be a chameleon, an anomaly, to teach young Smitty that you could be left, but don't go super far left. You could be middle or right, but don't go super far right. You've taught that to Darnell. You've taught him not to be, victim. Don't have the mentality of Ryan Clark. I'm going to strike Ryan Clark down one day. Like, he's telling me all these different things. Huh? So,
You got to chill. Man.
What happened?
So
anyway, he was telling me, like, people make mistakes. You gave all these guys opportunities. A great show, by the way, I watched. And I was like, thank you. I haven't watched it. What? I mean, I'm saying he was telling me all this shit.
So
I'm just telling.
God is locked in watching our show right now.
He watches all shows.
Ooh, that's a bar.
Yeah, he watches all shows. He's trying to compare and contrast. He's like, oh, you guys, be honest, you guys shit on Whitlock's show. Like, you're way better. You shit on all these other shows. He knows, like, we're top tier, but he's just like, I'm slow playing you because I want you to really appreciate it when you make billions of dollars off Good Nut, billions of dollars off whoop-de-whoop bam. So that's all it is. So he's slow playing it. I'm here to let you know. I'm like a vessel. I'm like the vessel for him to spew out great information, insight to all the nobodies, the BMKs, the made up humans, all that. I do it through him. In your name, Jesus' name, amen. Go.
I want to pray. That's y'all having a conversation. So in summation, though, at the very beginning of everything you just said, you actually answered my question and said you probably wouldn't cuss. That's the first thing you said, and then you said all of that. So you proved my point of saying that in certain rooms you don't cuss out of respect, which means which means there's a small piece in your brain subconsciously that tells you that cursing is inappropriate. There's
not
something
inappropriate.
It's not conscious, but it's subconsciously where you know it's like if you're talking to certain people, it's something triggers you to not do that because it's a sign of respect. You just told yourself. So hold on. You can say what you want to say, but you already told yourself. So whatever you about to say is not. It's a wrap. Go.
Do I cuss on Whitlock show?
I don't know.
No, I don't. Never have. Because
Whitlock is your elder and you respect Whitlock.
No, it's not. It's because he asked on his little whatever Christian show he does. He said, "Hey, I'm gonna do this. Don't cuss for me." I said, "All right, cool. I respect it." No, this whole thing.
Why the quotes?
If I'm asked to do something, I respect it. Let me ask you something. We've talked about this. This is full bow on the. I'm gonna put a ribbon on this thing. I told you if I worked for Nick Saban or AJ McCarron, Siski, if I just chose to take a lesser role and go be an assistant coach, what have I said on the show? Protocol, right? I said I understand protocol. Netflix depicted me in such a manner, is why I'm suing them, that you blackball me shit out of me, made billions and fucking didn't pay me no money. I can't pay Smitty. You sit here and tell me, Smitty, that okay, JB gets it. He can actually fit in, assimilate. He can actually go anywhere and be a chameleon. He can go in and play the role. But see, they depicted me in such a manner where you all think I'm just this motherfucker, cuss everything. Nah, that's just me on a regular basis. But I could assimilate and I can play the role of anybody. I'm a chameleon. I get protocol. I understand. See, I understand hierarchy, which y'all don't. Y'all generation thinks that y'all equal. I should get more money than the coach. I should tell the coach, fuck no. I'm Cam Newton. Don't talk to me certain type of way, motherfucker. Stop. There's hierarchies to shit. Fucking understand it, homie. If there wasn't hierarchies, dog, we'd be a third world country right now, which we were turning into it really anyway. So I'm just telling you.
Before we transition to our last two main 8-minute topics for Bailey, answer this question. You brought it up. What are God's? What do you think is God's top 5 all-time shows? Go. Sopranos, I think, is one of them.
You said God's?
Yeah, I think God likes Sopranos.
Nah.
You like Sopranos?
I think it's Last Chance U. It's Landman. It's
Landman is already top 5 all time.
Yeah. It's shows. You said shows.
Show. I didn't say exactly. I didn't say movies.
It's
The Wire.
I never seen The Wire.
I said God though.
I know. I didn't see. He told me. I'm telling you what he's telling me. He told me Tulsa King.
He's speaking through you right now.
Let me meditate this through. I mean,
oh, he playing too much, bro. See,
I'm just gonna. My mouth's gonna do the talking, but it's not me.
I'm not about to play with you, bro.
Darnell Smith, it is Tulsa King, Landman. Your very co-host, JB's Last Chance You. Debbie does Des Moines. And what? And The Simpsons. That's what he told me. Homie, real shit. You're telling me that The Simpsons haven't predicted every fucking thing? And you don't think it's God's work? Are you kidding me? You thought The Simpsons was going to be left off his fucking top 5, homie? Are you kidding me?
You said God using The Simpsons to tell us messages, homie?
Dummies? Are you shitting me? You're telling me you don't think he used that as a vessel?
I can do that all the time.
I mean, I didn't even know what I said. That's how how cold that was. I didn't know. I told you he spoke through me on real shit.
Why would your eyes roll in the back of your head, though? That's the part that threw me off a little bit.
Were they really? No, I'm telling you, I have no clue. I mean,
I was like this.
Smitty, a Brazilian psychic with over 26 million followers has predicted tonight in Miami it was his last night, but I'm telling you about it right now because my phone just lit up. But supposedly there was thousands of people who were supposed to get beamed down from the sky, from the aliens. Did you guys see it, or did it happen? Or
no, I was all around the city last night, man. I was.
This is how weirdo fucks operate, right? Listen to this shit. This is some manipulative shit I would do to you, fucking around.
Yeah.
But these are real weirdo fucks.
Yeah.
Since it didn't happen, and the referees and the fucking Neymar and all these motherfuckers didn't get scooped up by a beam of light, they immediately go to, well, no, JB, it's not that literally would happen. What happened is instead that they caused 4 earthquakes across the world, and it killed thousands. And Venezuela had an earthquake that they've never seen. And then Northern California had an earthquake. It touched all these different parts of the world. And that's what the aliens did. I can't make it up.
They're going to find a way.
You cannot make it up.
They're going to find a way to win. Basically.
I've been watching these clips, and I said, you've got to be shitting me. The 26 million fucking psychic broad said it was literally going to be a fucking orb-shaped disc over the stadium in Miami. He's going to zoom down, beam everybody up like Scotty, take them away, Neymar and them, the best player. And then fucking and 200 fans and all these other people. Well, I watched the game on the water, didn't see a beam of light, didn't see nobody get taken. But I did see 4 earthquakes, and that's what you guys went to? Fuck. When are we going to have the big earthquake, Joe? Stop fucking around. Make yourself useful. Are we going to have the big one here in SoCal or not? Because I got to fucking tie all these goddamn bottles down. Do you see these bottles ready to fall? I got to get bungee cords, and I'm thinking when to do that. I should be doing it pretty quick, Smitty. You see what I'm saying? The bottom ones are cool. I got the bar in front of them.
Right.
I got to put them around that next level one. I got to put those straps so it don't fall.
The straps, yeah.
But if it's that big, though.
Pause.
It's probably going to just, I mean, fuck, this shit's going to crumble, right?
Yeah.
So maybe I just let the bottles go. I just don't want to let the bottles go because then Ash and them are around and I'm not home. Glass. They got paws fucked up. I got to pluck glass out of the thing.
I mean, train your dogs then.
So just train them not to step on glass.
Yeah.
Here's the bottom line. The bottom line is we have to understand something.
All right.
Because I'm not like a meteorologist like Joe. I'm not a seismologist either, but I have studied it. I do understand it enough. Just like a doctor, I'm damn near a doctor. I'm very similar in that. San Andreas Fault is a line to me that runs 850 miles. Mm-hmm. And it runs through the greater Los Angeles area, right? And then it comes all the way through, and it comes down through, and it cuts through, and it goes through like Palm Springs all the way down like to Arizona border, right to Nevada, cuts over there. So it's a huge fault line, right?
Yeah.
It's got a lot of stress. And for that big one not to blow, so she said, you have to release some of that stress, right? You got to get that good nut out. Yeah, that's why Tom Brady's come, ironically. And what happened is you got to let that stress out. That's why I've been telling you guys for a long time. I've been feeling earthquakes every day for a reason. It is because we've been releasing that stress. So hopefully that's enough. Northern Cali helped us out. The fault line goes all the way to the fucking Oregon border. And that fault line runs up there. There was an earthquake yesterday in Northern Cal, like a 5.6 or a 5.9. I think it was probably one of the bigger ones.
I think it was a 5.5.
5.5, 5.5, 5.5 crib. And so you had that go on, release some stress. And so Joe Court said if the big one comes, it'll be in NorCal. So I thought you were a meteorologist, Joe, not a seismologist, but now you want to say Now you're predicting shit like Calci, Joe.
It's dangerous, Joe. It's dangerous.
Makes you ignorant. But we had one in Japan, Smitty. We had one in Taiwan. We had one in Venezuela. We had one there's earthquakes all over the place, man. We pissed off God because at the end of the day, the oceans have been talking. We had the highest tides ever here, Smitty. We got houses underwater. You know what I'm saying? Bunny said it didn't happen, but I got for a fact I've seen it. And I'm just like, Smitty, we got to be honest. We got a lot of shit. We're pissing off the wrong entity is being pissed off right now. We got to stop, pump our brakes. Pick up your trash. Stop throwing trash in the ground outside, you bad little fucking kids. I see you do it every day, you fucking nobody degenerate. I'm beat the fuck out of you. And then stop putting plastic in the ocean. Stop doing all that stuff, Smitty. You see what I'm saying? Go.
If you was in line at Heaven's Gates and the three people in front of you all just got sent to hell.
That's not how it works, but I'm just saying how it works. I've been there. I'll tell you how it works if you want to talk about it.
You've been there for the visual though, just like, and now you next up.
It's actually they fly there.
And
see, hell is in up there. Heaven's down there. Y'all don't want to talk about that though. Go ahead.
And you next up. What's going through your brain? Go.
It's a you problem. I owned it. I'm ready to face my maker. I've owned you can't see. We don't hold ourselves accountable no more. We're not accountable. And see, God already knows. He said top 5 shows, Last Chance U. He was Last Chance U. He said, I already know you're accountable and you ran in the pink jersey when you fucked up. You got the penalty.
You're not a little nerd.
You hold yourself accountable. You hold yourself accountable, coach. You did a great job mentoring those young men. I watched the top 5 show. So if I'm a top 5 show to God, dummies, don't you think he knows I'm accountable?
Jason, you're not a little nervous though.
I'm not nervous.
I'm saying three people in front of you. Hell. And then you next. You're not a little like, hold on, homie.
What does it say?
He got Jesus on the cross, homie.
What does it say right here, homie? I walk by faith,
not
by sight. Dummies. I walk by faith, not by sight. He already knew it. He's my favorite show. His favorite show is on my list.
Last question. What is somebody who you know is a good dude on earth was in front of you and they got sent to hell right before you? What you thinking right now?
A fake ass good boy.
Hey, let's go.